Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Clark Hinkle Field as your Red Knights are set to do battle with the Redskins from Caldwell. Good evening, everyone. I am Rich Coburn. Joining me is my good friend and my buddy, Mr. Rob Suffaletta. How you doing, pal?
Fantastic, Mr. Coburn. For some football is big game tonight. Last night, or no, I shouldn't say last night. Last week was a bit rough to broadcast. So
Yes.
I'll say up front that I apologize for the popcorn eating on the air. I tried to turn my mic up so people couldn't hear it. I still think people heard it a little bit. But
Well, that's why I was in dead laughter.
48-0. It's hard to
I
fill in
couldn't
the gap
stop.
sometime. Yeah, I know.
And the reason why is every time I went or said something or did something, I heard.
I know, and then I started like moving my mic up above the head, on the headset so that it would be out of the way. But I'm excited. This should be a game. Caldwell's a good team, 6-2 coming in. Red Knights obviously with just the one loss, 7-1. So big game for both teams is, I believe, some OVAC.
Yeah, points are going to be on the line
Points
here
are on the
tonight.
line tonight. Yeah, and
Well, of course, Caldwell comes in with a 6-2 record. Red Knights come in with a 7-1 record. So, I mean, the opportunity, like you said, this is probably going to be one of the best games here that we'll probably see here this year so far, except for the Weir High game. You know what I mean? The Weir High game was pretty decent too.
the Weir High game was rough. I mean, it took a toll on us. We've got a few injuries out of that.
Yep.
A couple of the kids bounced back, and some of them were out for the season. So definitely a brutal game, as that was just physical. And we were playing so well. I really believe we'd have beat them that night. I do.
I agree.
I think we'd come into this game undefeated at 8-0, but 7-1 still good. We've had a lot of good times over the last few weeks. It's actually good to be home. We haven't been home in a month. Be back in home field, and certainly a great atmosphere here tonight. A lot of Red Knight fans starting to pack the house here tonight. So it was a nice day today, warm and still. But once the sun went down, it cooled off pretty quick.
It did. Well, buddy, I'm going to have to move you for a second. I'll be right back. It's all you until I come back.
Okay, thanks.
It's time for pregame.
It is time for pregame as the Red Knight Marching Band is getting set to take the field. So on a side note, I will say, sorry, I don't know why my voice did a Peter Brady there. It kind of squeaked. Got to get maybe oil the pipes a little bit here, get some water. But the band's getting ready to take the field. But tonight is actually, is it National Guard night or military night? What is it? Some kind of armed forces night. I think it's armed forces night. Anyway, we got a nice tunnel here. You'll see when the Red Knights are set to come out onto the field down there, sponsored by the Army National Guard. And the Red Knights tonight are wearing camouflaged uniforms. Their shirts are the green camouflage. So should be very good game tonight. Thanks for tuning us in, as always. Certainly appreciate that. And what I'm going to do here is turn over the pregame here to the band, and we'll be back here in a few. So until then, go ahead and enjoy the band, the Toronto Red Knight Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time right now, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. And please remain standing for the Toronto High School alma mater. You to join us for a post-game concert at the Dark View next to the bowling alley. Come celebrate Friday the 13th with a great night of music and haunts. Tickets are available for the Haunted House online or at the gate. But of course, to watch the band is absolutely free.
The Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band, under the direction, of course, Mr. Mike McCarthy, assisted by Cassandra Zimmerman and Mr. Eric Fry, color guard instructor, Chartlyn Martis, majorettes, Miss Caroline Drake.
If you notice, our
Telling you what, have to pregame. Join them, of course, if you didn't hear me. After the game tonight, they're going to be playing over at Dark View, so if you're not doing anything, and of course, it's absolutely free to come hear the band. So come on over and enjoy the night and get some spooks here on this Friday the 13th, pal.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome, man.
There I am.
That's why we get paid the big bucks, pal.
That's it, man. You get paid the big bucks. Yeah, I can't believe another Friday 13th, huh?
Can I say something, though, before we start all this?
You usually do.
How good does it feel to be home?
I mentioned that while you were over there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
When you left me hanging by myself over here, I mentioned that. Yeah, I mentioned that it is good to be home. We've been gone for a month, 4 straight on the road. So nice to come back home. And good fan base tonight. People packing in the house, and if you're not here and you still got time.
Well, you know what? Earlier today, we had a chance to sit down. Well, not we, but Miss Riley Fisher had a chance to sit down with Coach Frankie. And this is what he had to say about tonight's game.
Hi, guys. Today I'm here with Coach Frankie. And Coach Frankie, this is a really big week for you guys, isn't it?
It's a very big week. We have some OVAC championship points on the line. We have some playoff points on the line against a 6-2 very good Caldwell football team. So we definitely have the work cut out for us, and we have to play our best tonight to make sure that we're able to get this win and we can continue reaching some of the goals we set for ourselves.
So is this team pretty even with you guys this week?
I'd say so. They're pretty balanced. They run the ball just as well as they pass the ball. They have a pretty good defense. They're 6-2. The 2 teams they lost to have a combined record of 14-2. So they've played some. The teams they've lost to are some really good competition. So we definitely have our work cut out for us. That's for sure.
Is there anything about this game that you're nervous about?
Listen, it doesn't matter who we're playing, what Friday night it is. I'm always nervous just for the simple fact that, just being the guy that, takes the responsibility of whether we win or lose. I mean, that's going to make you nervous, and you're depending on, 15, 16, 17-year-old boys to execute things that sometimes are pretty complex. So anytime that you're out of control and you don't have that control aspect where you're relying on someone else to come through for you, makes you nervous. But we have a good group of kids. They've answered every test so far this year that we've put them up to, and I think we're going to be all right.
So this week's theme is you for the student section. What do you think about that?
Listen, it's funny. I think the kids will have a good time with it. It's all in good fun, so it will be interesting to see what some people come up with, and I'll get a good laugh at it. It'll probably help ease some nerves.
That's good. So is there a certain flavor of blow pop we're going to see this week?
Listen, the blow pops are a funny thing. See, because of the nerves, I actually get really nervous, and I have acid reflux. And when I start to get nervous, my throat muscles start to tighten up. So when I have a lollipop in, it kind of relaxes the throat muscles and doesn't gag me as much. So anytime you see a blow pop in, it's because I'm nervous. So, but my favorite are the sour apples. That's my favorite go-to one, the green ones. And but I will say I usually just have a variety of flavors inside my pocket at any time.
Nice. Thank you for letting us interview you. Back to you, Richie.
And welcome back here. Thank you so much, Riley. We truly appreciate that. And I'm telling you what, that was the very, very last. The question was very important. What kind of blow pop will we see tonight on that field? That was, I kind of like that question. He answered it pretty well. He wasn't real sure either.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, you can tell there's a little bit of cloud in the sky as the fog machine's going off. And it's really, really kind of cool, too, because we actually have the Army National Guard with us tonight for Military Night. If you happen to see a little bit when they came on for the coin toss, of course, we missed the coin toss. But if you happen to watch it, I noticed the camera was on it, you happen to see Mr. Mamula out there and also Earl Heaton. Both, we thank you so much for the service that you do and that you did for us, too, as well, to keep us safe here on the home front. And just even, of course, the men and women who are here tonight.
Well,
unbelievable, pal. They give us the freedom to do what we love to do, and this is what we love to do.
We do love to do it. And I'm going to tell you something. With all the chaos in the world right now, our military is more important than ever.
Absolutely.
I mean, we had a national day today just to stay vigilant and keep an eye out because they were calling for a day of violence.
All the fun stuff.
You know what I mean? And so I haven't heard of anything major. So, the people in blue, the Army, the Navy, any military branch, right? Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard. I mean, We are on high alert, man. This is a crazy tipsy-topsy world we're living in right now. Very unstable, and certainly appreciate everybody
Absolutely
helping us out. First responders, the whole nine yards.
We're not even just talking about the ones who are over there fighting too well, because someone said before I thanked them, they're like, oh, I didn't do anything, I was here. No, you did do something, because while everyone was fighting over there, you were over here making sure nothing over here happened. So we truly do appreciate it.
I smell nachos and cheese. Do you? Huh?
You just had wonderful spaghetti from
I did.
the Manning
Listen,
family.
thank you from the Manning family. We'll give them a shout out.
Absolutely.
Some spaghetti, or not spaghetti, but penne with little meatball and sauce and fresh Italian
phenomenal
bread. Ooh.
Cheese you
Man,
sprinkled
I'll
on.
tell
I mean,
you.
they left nothing behind here for us today.
I grew up with that every Sunday. That's a staple in my house. But I'm going to tell you, it was nice. Like, we've been on the road eating at different places, but this was very, very good. We certainly appreciate them.
Yeah, thank you so much again. We truly, truly do appreciate it. And not only do we appreciate them, but we also appreciate these guys too as well. That's the Jefferson County Cable, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Valley Converting, PRC Construction, DeCarlo's Pizza, the Manning Family, M&M Hardware, Gus's Goodies, and the U.S. Council of Athletes Health. We truly appreciate that, as we can see that nice little blow-up tent that we have here tonight for
it's
the
fantastic
team to run through with the smoke. You can always see the smoke running already, pal.
Yeah, the tunnel is ready to go, man. And I like the fog machine, and there's the horn, so the Red Knights must be close.
Normally, this is when we get that nice little close-up of them coming out of the locker room, but I'm not really sure if Michelle can even see the locker room with all the smoke down there as the coaches are walking on the outside of the tunnel coming to the sidelines.
Yeah, I don't know. But she's got a good angle. We'll be switching there here momentarily, but just feel that football weather tonight. A little bit cooler. It's been getting cooler as we've been going, and
oh, look at that view, pal.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Also, too, you can see the red and the blue.
Yeah.
As the flags are coming through, led by Nate the Knight.
And I'm sure there's probably a white in there too. You would think it's red, white, and blue.
Well, the white smoke coming through would be the white, pal.
Yeah, I'm saying
absolutely.
I see it's hard to see with the red and blue, but I'm sure there's a white in there. Is my point.
As the siren sounds, means one thing, and the flags are waving. That means here comes your Toronto Red Knights. Just in time, too, as the clock sounds, too. Did you like that little buzzard right in the very end of the fight song?
Yeah.
It said very nicely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I can smell the smoke now. Took away the nacho cheese smell.
Still wish you had that nacho cheese smell right now, don't
you? You know what that smells like?
Fireworks.
Fireworks, exactly. It smells like, I used to have a little cap gun or something. You used to take a rock, like, it was a string, had about 20 of them on there, you just pound them. Yeah, do you remember that?
I do remember that, believe it or not.
Yeah, it smells like them little puffs of powder, you know what I mean?
Oh. So here we go. It's also must be little kids cheering night too here as well, as there's little kids getting ready to cheer on the sideline.
Well, and before the game, we had a nice thing here that they announced all the Titans and the Titans cheerleaders and a whole bunch of people. So the future of the Red Knights.
Telling you what, it is so great to be home and more and comfortable and knowing things, and the Red Knights are going to actually kick this off. Dave's beside us actually, and he knows out of the past 14 some years we have never seen that coin toss, maybe once by luck. But the Red Knights are going to kick off. It's going to be Michael Henry.
Yeah.
Deep for the Redskins. It's going to be number 1, Dylan Wheeler. And number 4, that's going to be Hunter Perry back there. As the kick goes, it's going to go up to number 2. He's going to take it at the 30, and he's met very quickly as he is taken and driven out of bounds by the Red Knights. Ethan Kroc.
I tell you what, it looked like Philby there on the tackle. Or guy shoved him out too, but Michael Henry, the kicker, he's getting really good at that two-step drop, kicking it right, no return. It's been pretty darn effective.
Oh, I forgot to hit the...
He's getting better and better at it.
First and 10 Caldwell from row 34.
So, shotgun formation.
Trying to look at a number. There it is,
Looks like-
number 28. It's going to be Bender as your quarterback. Sidecar is going to be number 4, Petrie. Looks, he's going to hand it off. He's not going to have a chance to do anything with the big boys up front. Number 6 and number 4 for the Red Knights. That's, of course, Dickinson and Boucher.
Drake Boucher.
Yep.
Yeah, we have 2.
That's true.
Which, you know, I'll have a little story about that later. They're right back at it, Mr. Coburn.
Yeah, Bender's going to be back in the shotgun formation. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. They're going to put 14 out there. It's Kevin Leak. They're going to give it to Leak, but a beautiful job right there by the Red Knights, not going a chance to do anything.
I'm going to tell you, you want to talk about recognition. How about Nolan Dickinson coming up and just sticking him? I mean, that was bang, bang. Red Knights defense, again, that's a big loss on the play, all the way inside to the 30 to the 29.
Third down now and 10, ball on the 39 like you said. Bender back in the shotgun formation. Puts a guy into motion. He's going to look to fake. He's going to pass it. Nope, no one's open as the Red Knights did a nice job defending that, but he has wide open field on the right, and that's exactly where he goes. Stays on his feet, and he takes a nice hit out of bounds, about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, Boucher came over and recovered. I'm going to tell you what, that was just unlucky. We had everybody covered, nowhere to go. Looked like we were going to sack him. He's actually pretty quick. He got almost to the first down. He's going to be a yard short. Looks like they're going to go for it.
And they are 4th and 6. 4th and about 1. They're going to go under center. Bender trying to get a hard count to get the Red Knights off sides. Red Knights are really disciplined.
Yep.
Switches and does an audible. Trips to the right now. Single receiver to the left. Bender in the backfield.
3 on the play clock.
And we're going to get flies from everywhere, and nothing's going to be called. Now here's going to come a play for delayed game.
Yeah, play clock at 0. We're going to legal substitution. I don't know. What's he? False start. Okay.
Yep, he's going to give him the false start call.
So false start's going to back them up 5.
That was weird because he jumped.
He did.
Play clock was at 0. Flag was actually thrown by the back judge, and it's going to be now taking a timeout by Caldwell to start this off. Hey, Bow, if we can, let's take a look at that hit one more time because I just want to play with a new toy and hope to goodness this works. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Here's your...
Losing a loved one is a very emotional and difficult experience. The Foster family and their professional staff at the J.E. Foster Funeral Home treat you like their own. For over 35 years, Jeff Foster and his son Jay have been serving Jefferson County and the communities of Toronto and Smithfield. If your family is faced with the loss of a loved one, or if you simply wish to discuss your pre-planning options, turn to a family you can trust. Visit their website at jefosterfh.com to see how their family can care for yours.
Take a look at that as the crowd is standing and honoring the military. We'll try that again here in a minute because I couldn't find the button, but by that time it went to a commercial, so we truly appreciate it. We're back. So here we go, 4th down. Well, wait a minute. Did they not move the ball from the foul?
No.
They didn't. But it's going to be a pitch back anyway. It's not going to matter. The Red Knights are going to stop them dead. They're going to be short.
Well, it depends on which guy they go with. Okay, they're both back now because initially the far side judge was up right at the sticks. But I don't know if we're going to... Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Wait a minute. No.
It's close. I'm not sure about that. They're going to give him the first down. I thought he was short too, but the spot, I saw him running in, both of them.
Losing a loved one
Judge was up right at the sticks. But I don't know if we're going to... Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Wait a minute. No.
It's close. I'm not sure about that. Can't measure now.
No, it's too late.
Can't measure now. They already moved the sticks. He was going to do a measurement. You can't even do it.
Wow.
I'll tell you, I think they missed that one.
Well, twice because I don't think they moved it from the off from the 5 yards from the penalty.
I know.
So here we go. He's going to fake it. He's going to roll to the right. Bender. He's going to not have a chance to do anything as he's taken down in the backfield by number 77. That's Ken Baker. I'm sorry, not Baker. That's Benton.
Either one.
True. They're both probably back there, most likely.
Oh, well, there was a whole bunch of them over there. You could have picked
know?
any of them. But, yeah, I mean, that was Red Knights not fooled. Actually loss of 1 or 2 on the play.
So here he goes. Bender looks back. He's going to throw. He has a man. It's open, and it's going to be incomplete. No. It's going to be incomplete because right off the bat, he didn't call anything.
No.
Man, what is going on tonight?
I tell you what, good hit, good stick, popped the ball loose. Great timing. He actually had him wide open. That's Kroc, Ethan Kroc. Big kid at 6'3", 205 from Caldwell.
Number 5, Cam Baker.
Cam Baker came up.
I knew Cam was going to be doing something good tonight.
Absolutely. You just play off.
Just, hey.
All right?
Absolutely.
So, good job. I was hoping, actually, that they called it the catch and there was a fumble.
Me too. As Bender back in the shotgun again. Trips to the left this time. Single receiver to the right. This time puts him in motion. It's going to be an empty backfield. He's going to look. He's going to throw. He has a man. It's going to be incomplete as he drops it. Those are 2 passes right now that were in the hands of the Redskins that fell incomplete because they couldn't bring it down with them.
Yeah, again, Baker in coverage there. Like a blanket, does real well to corner. So that's it's 4th and 11 now. So you think they're going to kick. They're in a punting formation. Boucher's going to go back inside his 25 to get this one. See where it ends up. There's a snap. Good snap.
Ooh,
high
almost
kick,
blocked.
almost blocked. Yep, lands at the 29. Takes it. Caldwell bounce inside the 20. It'll come to rest at about the 17 or 18-yard line. That's where your Red Knights are going to take over there, Mr. Coburn.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Yeah.
It's like I'm still
That's what
trying
I
to get
do.
over because the fact that, well, thanks to the people who are watching and letting me know. Jerry says before you went to the commercial, that was by accident, by the way. I apologize. The ref waved the flag off.
Oh.
Then they called the timeout and just put the ball back right where it was from Jim Brown. So we appreciate you guys listening. Thank you.
Yeah.
As this time we're going to hand the ball right off. It's going to go straight up the middle as he crosses to the 25-yard line on a nice first down gain.
So I'm trying to see if that looks like Baker was the ball carrier because Dom will get back there too a little bit, Boucher, and but Baker's generally in the back.
Nothing pretty much comes to the line of scrimmage quick. Twins to the left. Dickinson looks. Has a man. It's going to be Boucher that time.
Oh, boy.
And just shoelace tackles him as he gets enough for a first down.
Oh, I'm going to tell you. Old Dylan Wheeler, man, put a wrench in that one. Dom was going to be off to the races. Ended up diving and catching hanging on to 1 foot and bringing Dom down. But Dom had a wall and speed. That could have been 6. It's all right, though. It's a first down.
Back to the line of scrimmage. This time put Bowser in motion as Dickinson's going to fake it and he's going to hand it off to the inside back as he's going to get up through, and that's going to be Baker as he gets to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I noticed Red Knights done a lot of misdirection the last 4 or 5 games, and it's been very effective.
Absolutely.
Right? So I like it. Pick up a couple, on the play and moving the ball forward.
2nd down and 8 for the Red Knights. Dickinson in the backfield. This time, puts him really back in motion. He's going to look to throw. He has a man just overthrows Marchbank to make it incomplete for the Red Knights.
Yeah, that one sailed on Russ a little bit. Marchbank wide open in the middle of the field. Just got a little error under that one. Wishes he could have had that one back, I'm sure. Bringing up a 3rd down and long now for the Red Knights.
Yeah, like you said, 3rd down and about 8. Ball's sitting on the 35-yard line. 7:59 here to play in the first quarter. Scoreless on the board. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Dickinson in the backfield. Puts Boucher in motion. Looks a swing pass over to Baker. Baker's going to take it. He's going to put his head down. He's going to run toward the first down sticks and gets out of bounds, but that's going to be a first down and a couple more yards there for the Red Knights.
Well, I'll tell you, Baker's going to get the credit for that, but, man, that was well blocked on the outside. You got to give the receivers credit downfield, getting their block and keeping their block long enough to get Baker around the end. And I'm not saying he didn't have an important part in that because he did, but,
absolutely,
again, well blocked by the outside.
Audible called by Dickinson. Puts two in the backfield now beside him. Double sidecar with him in the middle. Dickinson, nice scissor action. They're going to hand it off. And he's going to get probably maybe a yard out of the play. It'll be Dominic Boucher.
Yep. So I was in Coach Frankie's this morning, and he was giving me a little translation of the Boucher name. So he did some research. It's French. The translation is the butcher.
Really?
Yeah, sorry, I'm choking over here.
Trips to the right. Been there, done that. Here he goes.
Yeah.
Dickinson looks. Going to hand it right off as a nice little quarterback draw as he gets to the 50.
Well, we're moving it. I like this better, right? Instead of 3rd and 8, 3rd and about 4 or 5.
Absolutely.
Again, effective run there, picking up 4 or 5 yards off that left side. Big boys up front generally open up them holes. Although I will say, Caldwell looks like we evenly match up in a lot of spots in the trenches there. So it's gonna be a battle all night. I'm sure.
So we're gonna go trips to the top of the screen. Nothing changes except this time we're gonna put a guy in motion. Dickinson barking the calls, and we're gonna get a timeout by the Red Knights. Saw something he didn't like, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if things aren't right, this is a 3rd down play, right? And going to have to regroup here. So a good time for a couple shout-outs, right? I always shout my wife and, well, their 2 sons out, Connor and Brennan, and my wife Tammy, and they're always tuning us in. I will say that we got a nice compliment today. Gail Trotsky was coming in, and she said, hey, I just wanted to say we listen every week. Thank you.
Oh, truly appreciate it. Thank you.
She said we'd love to order pizza, sit at home, and listen to you guys. And she said we've been doing that. And she said, I've watched more football in the last couple of years than I ever have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bet you that pizza probably came from one of our sponsors of DeCarlo's Pizza down there on North 4th Street here in Toronto.
It probably did. I got a couple other shouts, but we'll go back to the play.
Here we go. Trips to the left. Benton Bowser in motion. Looking to throw. Dickinson has a man wide open, and it's going to be across the 40 all the way down to the 31-yard line on a great pass that was completed. And there's a flag coming down the other way.
Yep. Oh, we got a roughing the passer as Baker was the receiver there. Boy, I tell you what, Red Knights have matured. You know, we got a senior team that is very experienced, understanding the coverage and sitting down in the zone. Really good job by Baker there, and a good job by Russ on standing in there. He knows he's going to take the hit. He gets a rough on the passer, but he still completes the pass. Red Knights now inside
the PRC red zone. As we're putting a guy into motion, as Cam Baker's a sidecar. Dickinson has the hole. He's going to step up. Luckily, he stopped it, but it's going to be caught. He's going to go to the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
It is. I don't see any flags. Boy, he was close to being past the line of scrimmage, man. Oh, boy. I thought he was going to run it. He had room up the middle.
I thought he was going to, too, but happened to see something else.
I mean, he was right, and then he, kind of jumped.
He's going to step up. Luckily, he stopped it, but it's going to be caught. He's going to go to the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
It is. I don't see any flags. Boy, he was close to being past the line. Yeah. So the all-important extra point is the Red Knights strike first tonight.
Sets up. It's going to be Dickinson, your holder, Nolan. Michael Henry set to kick the extra point. There's the snap, the kick, it's up, and it is good. So with 6:12 here to play in the first quarter, your Red Knights strike first on the board with the score. Your Red Knights 7, the Redskins nothing. Let's take a quick timeout. You're listening and watching Red Knight Football right here on the K9 Network. We will be back.
Here's normal internet speed. Here's the broadband difference. Average speed, broadband. Not enough speed, broadband speed. With broadband internet from Jefferson County Cable, everything's different. Video streams with no buffering. Music and photos fly. Gaming gets real. And nobody's left hanging. Experience the broadband difference. Contact Jefferson County Cable and upgrade today.
We sort of decided we needed another addition on our house, and we wanted to stay with a local contractor, so I called PRC. Paul came down, we sat down, we talked, he drew it up, came back in a couple days with everything that we wanted, with the outside access, with the into our existing house, and it's all self-contained with heat and air, and it's just a very nice setting. I'm Norm Winslow, and I approve of this motion.
And we are back here as Henry gives a nice kick and a beautiful hit. Wow. Straight right there on the hit.
Well, wow, that was a hit.
Let's take a look at. And we are back here as Henry gives a nice kick and a beautiful hit.
They've been physical all year, but this is impressive thus
Absolutely.
far. As the Red Knights they definitely came ready to play for sure.
So here we go. Redskins just going to the line.
Well, they're hustling a guy on late. I don't think they had enough on the.
Well, there's
guys
5 on the play
field.
clock right now.
Yeah, got to get it off.
You want them on?
Bender, hands off. Oh. As it gets up to about the 30, and almost a horse collar there. As that's why I kind of yelled, "Oh, sorry about that." But Leak, the ball carrier, straight up the middle, short gain of about 1 on the play.
About 1 brings up 2nd down and 9. Redskins 30-yard line.
Shotgun formation as Bender calls the cadence.
Sorry, buddy. I was trying to help you there, so you'd have to use your flashlight to see.
I appreciate it.
They're going to hand it off to number 1, and he's not going to have a chance to go anywhere as he is gang tackled back there at the 25-yard line. It's going to be a loss of yardage for the Redskins.
Yeah, Dylan Wheeler, the ball carrier there, goes out. Red Knights just speed, right?
Absolutely.
Speed and power. I mean, those are two things you don't really coach. I mean, you can coach power a little bit and lifting in the weight room in the off season and stuff like that, but having a game, but not the speed.
No, I agree. As Bender is in the shotgun now, they're going to do a double motion here. As not Boucher, that's Croc. Not sure exactly where he's going. I don't know how many motions are allowed. That's going to be almost picked off by the Red Knights. Just falls incomplete.
Oh, baby. That was almost a pick 6. Baker recognizing that.
Signs of last week, buddy.
Listen, I could see that one from here. If he breaks just a second earlier, actually the ball well underthrown. If he throws it where it's supposed to be, Baker picks it easy. He had to kind of dive and get it.
And that probably would have been a pick 6 too as well.
Oh, no doubt. There's nobody between him and the end zone.
So this time they're going to punt it away here. 4th and 13. Ball was on the 26. Almost blocked again by the Red Knights. Did a nice job. As that hits around the 40-yard line, takes another Redskin bounce all the way down to about the 32-yard line, and that is where the Red Knights will take over 1st and 10, pal.
Well, good opening series defensively, 2 series for the defense and 1 opening series for the Red Knights offense. So we'll see. First one results in a touchdown. We'll see how the second one goes. A lot of misdirection and good mix-up of play calls.
Yep.
Run and pass about even. So we'll see what the Red Knights can do on this second drive. Be nice to get another one in the end zone.
So we're going to go single receiver all the way over here to the bottom of the screen. Dickinson's going to be in the shotgun. Sidecar is Baker. Looks. It's going to be a nice little flea flicker as it throws back. He has a man deep. It's Marchbank. It's going to be caught at the 30. A flag is thrown, and it looks like it might be coming back.
Well, Marchbank kind of pushed off, but that guy, it depends on how they call that.
Agreed.
He did shove him, but the guy, I'm trying to see here, I think it was Bender in coverage. So There was a lot of pushing. It is going to be on
It's gonna
Marchbank.
be-
That's what I thought.
Let's kind of take a look here and see if we can see what it might.
Bank kind of pushed off, but that guy, it depends on how they call that.
Agreed.
He did shove him, but the guy, I'm trying to see here. I think it was, okay, man.
But that's going to bring the ball all the way back in. Oh, I know what I did. Instead of hitting the 10 seconds back, I only hit the 5. It's my fault. Wow, that's going to take them deep into their territory. Sitting around about, let's say, the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
Nice play call.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
And the officials are going to stop the...
So 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Like you said, drops them back inside the 20, back to the 17, but there's still a little bit of a discussion here.
Something's been off all night. Do you feel it too, or is it just actually me?
Yeah, no, it just feels a little discombobulated. Like that?
Yeah, I like that word.
All right. So Dickinson shotgun formation, quick pitch, Dom up the middle, 25, 30, still on his feet, got blockers, and then he's going to get taken down from behind, just short of the 30-yard line. Big gain on the play as Don Boucher gets that quick pitch, turns it up in, picking up a decent chunk of yards, bringing up a second down 13. Pickup of about 10. Shotgun formation still is Dickinson. Baker is his sidecar. They put Boucher in motion. Snap. Dickinson looks to his left, drops back.
Has
He's got a man downfield. It's Marchbank. Got him beat, but he overthrows, incomplete. As he had his man by a good stepper and a half or so. Dickinson lets one fly, but it is too far and falls incomplete.
Telling you what an arm.
Nicely thrown ball. If he puts a little bit more air under it and lets Marchbank kind of use his legs to run under it, it's a big gain, possibly a touchdown, but definitely a big gain.
So believe it or not, we're already at 3:41 here in the first quarter. Red Knights are up 7-0. Red Knights has a ball, third down 13, ball sitting on their own 28-yard line. Dickinson looks, trips to the right, he's going to look to throw. He's going to have to scramble a little bit as he rolls to the top of the screen. He has a man open. It's going to be caught as he's going to fight as he's very close to the sticks. It's going to be short, probably about 2 yards, maybe a yard.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that's Dominic Boucher on the reception there, and he made two guys miss. I thought he was going to get the first down.
Red Knights are going to go for it, pal.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Either that or it's going to be one of those nice little quick squibs, but as Twins here to the bottom.
Direct snap to Boucher.
Boucher's going to dive. I think he's going to be short.
He is going to be about a half a yard short. They're going to mark him down. Ooh, I don't know. I tell you what, it's close.
It is.
Man,
from
it's
here.
Close. He's got to get, to me, the sticks look like they're just past the 41, and I mean like 3 inches past the 41. So are we going to get a measurement? I think we are. As Boucher dove to try and get that first down.
Oh, that has, I mean.
But it all depends on the nose of that ball. Some of it is touching the 41-yard line. You can see it from the hash. Let's see. As I think he might be just a smidgen. What do we got?
Oh, he's going to be short by like an inch.
Oh, so close, man. I'm going to tell you. Oh, my.
Oh, it's not even by the tip of the ball length, probably even.
No. So Red Knight D got to step up again, which they have done every single game.
Really nice play, though. I mean, that the Red Knights did. Boucher looking all the way. So here we go. That's going to bring up 1st and 10. Ball sitting on the 41-yard line now of the Red Knights. And that's where Bender and his crew is going to take over. Quad set now going to turn into a trips to the top of the screen. Bender barking the calls for the Redskins. Bender's going to look to throw. He's going to go deep. Wow, does he have an arm? And it's going to be caught on a tip and goes into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown.
I can't believe it. Hunter Petrie on the tip. We were there. I thought he's going to knock it down, right?
I agree.
Knocks it up, goes right in his arms. What's the odds?
I mean, take a look at this.
Here's Valley Conversion.
Wow, does he have an arm? And it's going to be caught on a tip and goes into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown.
I can't believe it. 41 yards for the Redskins. Extra point coming up.
So 34 is going to kick it away for the extra point. That's Pfeiffer. And it's going to be up and good. So with 2:58 here to play in the first quarter, the score, we're all tied up at 7. Well, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back. You are watching Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network.
To recycle for our future. From confidential papers to your old pizza boxes, you can trust us to take care of all of your paper recycling needs.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, you can recycle 6 days a week.
So make some green by going green. Stop throwing your paper away and bring it to Valley Converting today. It's the VC way.
And remember,
go green and recycle for our future.
And welcome back here to Clark Hinkle Field as the Redskins get on the board to tie everything up here. And speaking of fun nights and fun days, we talked already about the band on going to the tonight playing at the Haunt. But you got a special day going tomorrow too as well. We'll talk about here in just 1 second as he is teeing up the ball.
So do you.
I do. Weekend too as well. You know, I have a wedding and a golf fun. Some fun at golf.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be fun. As the arms are swinging, Pfeiffer goes to kick. Deep back, of course, is Boucher. And it's going to be taken by, I can't see the number, but he's going to keep running until finally he is taken down. Was it Dominic who had it? Yes, it was.
Yes, a.k.a. the Butcher.
Yes.
Right, as translation.
And what I mean by that is, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I was going to say, he got it about the 10, 17-yard return out to the 27-yard line. Good return.
We want to congratulate the 7th grade girls volleyball team for winning the BMCs this week against Lindsley. And then we'll finish this off here in a minute as we got a stack over here to the right. Dickinson hands it off. He has some room. He's going to keep his feet moving. The problem is one of the defenses had the back of the jersey, and there's nothing he can do as Baker takes it all the way to about the 35-yard line, pal.
Yeah, he kind of hung on to the jersey like you know, it's almost like bumper riding back in the day. You hold on and kind of get drug around. I thought Baker was going to break loose, able to hang on long enough to pull him down.
Red Knights to the line of scrimmage quickly as Dickinson goes under center. Hands it to Boucher. Boucher has room, and that's about it, pal. That's all he needs. There's a 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he goes into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
I'm going to tell you, great job by the guys up front opening up the hole. Good vision by Boucher, and then he just turned the jets on, and he is gone.
Nothing else he could possibly do at all, buddy.
No.
He was gone. There's a 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he goes into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
I'm going to tell you, great job by the guys up front. Well, the Red Knights answered it with 2-play drive themselves. Right?
Absolutely.
73 yards in 2 plays in less than a minute as they strike back quickly. Michael Henry, the all-important extra point.
There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it is
wide right.
No good. But with 2:15 left here to go in the first quarter, the score, your Red Knights 13. Caldwell 7. It was just funny because the officials, it was awful, just a tiny bit. Looked like it came off his foot the wrong way, and they still looked at each other. Did you notice that for like a couple of minutes? So it was kind of interesting there.
I agree.
But very interesting for the fact that now the Red Knights are back on the board, 13-7.
Yeah.
Now,
great.
what we were saying, of course, is congratulations also to the high school girls volleyball as they won their semifinal match against Southern Local on Tuesday. And tomorrow, well, it's championship day as they're going to take the OVAC title tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Union Local. I know they would love the support if you can go. I think that'd be phenomenal. And Mr. Suff, you'll be there, pal.
I will, thank you. I'll be going down and broadcasting that, as you have other arrangements.
Yeah,
so
a family wedding that day.
I do.
And shout out to Lance for listening, and Lance and the crew is watching the game. We appreciate that.
Yep, and so we'll be down there, and I have Andrea Reeves' dad, Andy's going to be coming with me to do it, and my son Ty is going to be on the camera, so we'll bring you that game tomorrow at 5.
That's awesome, Bell. Enjoy yourself, and good luck to the girls as Wheeler takes the ball and crosses the 30-yard line. And you know what else, too, is more comfortable? There is no party like a garage party, like the Wagstaffs have every single week as they watch us. Christy and Mike, we truly appreciate you tuning in. She says she loves the replay. I'm trying. It's new. I might be missing a little bit here, but I got to time those seconds things out.
Listen, that's a pretty sophisticated program you got there. So there's a lot of things I'm sure we don't know how to use, and just learning and trial and error.
That's about it, pal. As Bender goes to the back. In the shotgun, Twins to the bottom of the screen. Single receiver is going to go into motion. Bender's going to keep it himself, but Bender's not going to have a chance to go anywhere, so it had to be somewhat of a miscommunication somewhere, somehow down the line.
Absolutely, and I'm going to tell you something. They got away with a hold. I watched it. I watched it. I'm going to tell you right now, Ethan Kroc held on the outside there. I mean, it was obvious.
Oh, it was. I agree. But I thought you were going to say something else.
No.
As the Twins to the left, he's going to hand the ball off, and he's not going to have a chance to go anywhere. Right there with the big boy up front. Number 58 for the Red Knights, that's Alan Sanseverino.
Fired up, ready to go, anchoring that line in the middle. And again, Red Knights definitely defensively has stepped up all year. I mean, other than the one pass play, which was a lucky tip, we have really stopped them.
Agreed. And honestly, like you said, it was a tip. It wasn't even like a clean catch.
No.
Twins to the top of the screen. Single receiver to the bottom. They're going to fake the handoff, and he's going to throw deep again. He has a man. It's going to be tipped and actually through the hands of number 4, Hunter Petrie, incomplete.
And again, blanket coverage. Blanket coverage there. As Boucher was stride for stride, turned back, found the ball, went up. It's actually better if he – seems like it's better if he doesn't bat it away.
Yeah.
He's the one that tipped it in.
Tipped it for him to easy catch.
Yeah, because they've had trouble catching it when it's thrown right to him.
Agreed. So that's going to bring up 4th down here.
Skipper.
As the punt goes, it's going to hit. It's going to take a Red Knight bounce, actually, this time into Redskins territory, and the Red Knights will take it right around the 49-yard line.
Yeah.
But 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're still with the lead, 13-7.
But you got to give credit for them to get the punt off. That ball was a one-hopper who came out really low, able to actually manage to get it. That could have been disastrous.
Absolutely.
So to even get that punt away, he didn't even really get a good step into it. Managed to pick up, 10, 15 yards on the punt. But Red Knights half a field to go for another TD.
Yeah, and they're not changing anything, except this time they're going to fake the reverse. But the Redskins weren't fooled as Baker's going to try to cut back up the field again. Gets about 4 yards on the play until he's finally taken down with 33 seconds on the clock and counting.
Skylar Preston, 65, had him in the backfield. Baker does a nice job of slipping him. Able to turn that one upfield and pick up about 4 on that play.
Not sure for the chicken dance or something's going down on the sideline as he's bringing the play in. So here we go. Wing T offense. Dickinson goes under center. Looks. He's going to fake it. He's going to look to throw. Dickinson steps into the pocket. He's going to can't do anything. He's going to have to tuck it and run as he gets and dives toward the 40-yard line as the clock expires. They're going to say he went out at the 40-yard line, and we'll have to find out where he's going to be short by like a foot. So, with that being said, that is going to be the end of the first quarter with the score. Your Red Knights 13 and the Redskins 7. Hey, pal. The Manning family.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was waiting for the logo to go up. That's
the
all.
logo? Okay,
it's okay
we're
though.
sponsors.
From Dave and Kim Manning, classes of 88 and 97, and our family in loving memory of the fallen Red Knights, Jimbo Manning, class of 49, Donna Riggleman Manning, class of 50, Stan Alex, class of 67, and Ronnie Manning, class of 72, would like to take this time to wish all the Red Knights athletes and band members the best of luck this year. And also, too, the J.E. Foster Funeral Home offers a variety of services, including funeral services, cremation services, pet services, monument sales, and also funeral pre-planning. They have been serving Toronto, Smithfield, and Jefferson County for over 35 years and will continue to serve your family for many years to come. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. And, of course, a special thanks to our Red Zone sponsor, PRC Construction, where sustainability is at the front of everything that they do. Interior and exterior construction must start with that premise. They want your project and renovation to last for generations. That is the PRC Construction. Give them a call today, 740-537-5214. As we head back to the game right now, and Dickinson's by himself in that backfield. Dickinson looks to throw. He's going to have to scramble a little bit, but he's going to throw deep. He has a man in the end zone as he just throws a little short, but there's no flag. There it comes down. I was waiting for it. It's going to be a pass interference against the Redskins. That's going to bring the ball for an automatic first down for the Red Knights, but I'm going to tell you right now, I believe it was Marchbank. Or no, it was Philby. I apologize. Did a wonderful job actually making the defense not turn around on that. So here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. Dickinson looks, fakes it. There's some miscommunication. He's not going to have a chance to do anything as he is taken down in the backfield by Morocco, number 12, Jonah Morocco.
Loss of 7 brings up 2nd down, 17 on the Redskins. 32.
2nd down and 17. On a beautiful shot right there. So here we go. Dickinson in the backfield. Single receiver to the top of the screen. Puts Baker in motion. Drops back. Steps up inside the pocket. He's going to have to kind of watch behind him as he wanted to throw it. Also, I think he felt the pressure behind it and just did the smart thing by pulling the ball down.
Yeah, nowhere to go with the ball. I like his patience.
Yeah, I do.
He's still looking down, trying to see. He runs at the very last second. If he decides to do that earlier, he may pick up 8-10 yards. Who knows?
I will be honest with you. I haven't seen a quarterback for a long time like Dickinson who loves to check his receivers off. You know what I mean? He'll check down, as he's by himself right now.
Yeah.
Screen pass. And I think there was some confusion. I'm not sure who it was going to, but there's going to be a flag on the play.
Well, I think we had some linemen downfield, is my guess. So while they sort that out, let me be the first to say that tomorrow is your 43rd birthday. So everybody, a shout out to Mr. Coburn. Happy birthday. Little preemptive, but
thank
happy
you, pal.
birthday to you tomorrow. Enjoy your day.
I appreciate that.
43 years young, huh?
Absolutely. You only feel as as old as you want. And, and according to my wife and my kids, I'm probably like 6 years old.
Yeah. So shout out to.
Thank you. Some's eyes just watered too.
Yeah. So happy birthday.
Thank you, pal. I appreciate it. So here we go, Dickinson in the shotgun. I truly appreciate that, pal.
Oh, yeah, you're
As
welcome.
he's looking down to throw, he's going to step up into the pocket. He sees a man open, and it's going to be flag. Was it caught, though? I can't tell.
I don't know.
Pass intended for number 13, Nolan Dickinson. Flag on the play.
As they sort this one out, did he catch it or not?
He's holding the ball. I thought looked like he rolled with it, but I don't know if it hit the ground before he caught it.
Pass interference on Caldwell. I don't think it's going to matter.
No, I agree.
So my son Connor gave you a shout out. Happy birthday.
Well, I appreciate it, Connor. Thank you so much, pal.
And the Mannings over here next to us
thank
are
you.
saying, hey, happy birthday.
I truly appreciate it. Right now, pal, of course, the Crusaders come into the field next week to take us on. Well, they're playing the Rockets this week. And right now, we're tied up at 8 here, pal. Thanks to Mr. Dave Manning with the score. As the Red Knights come down, wishbone.
So
and flags whistle's going to blow is what I meant to say, as the Red Knights are going to take a timeout.
I thought we were going to have a first down. We don't, but the 15-yard penalty takes it down to a 4th and 1 instead of a 4th and 16.
It's very
right?
true.
So big penalty on Caldwell
I thought
there.
pass interference was an automatic first down.
Thought so too, but apparently not. I mean, I don't know. Like you said, it's got that weird vibe tonight.
It's been interesting.
Yeah, it's a good shot there. The huddle. It's Coach Frankie giving some orders here.
I will say, I mean, for a high school squad that does this, they do some wonderful shots.
Oh man, we are blessed for sure. We say that every week, but we are. So we do have some youngins in the ranks that may want to start learning here, and that's good. So we can start training them.
But I think we need to be smart and do like maybe, I don't know, a freshman, sophomore, so we don't lose them all in one year.
I agree.
We learned that the hard way this year.
Boy, yes, we did.
Here we go, twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Looks, it's going to be a straight dive from the quarterback keeper. And I cannot see it. I think he got it. He's over the line.
He's over the line.
He did it.
Yeah, they gave him first down. That was a good job that time. Basically just direct snap, straight up the middle. Got to pick up 1 yard, control the line of scrimmage, and we did. Fresh set of downs now. We are in the PRC construction red zone, right?
Yes, we are, pal. And you know with the PRC, sustainability is at every front.
We'll get that in a minute.
Door, as it's a wishbone. He hands it off. He's not going to have a chance to go anywhere, as he's met by the whole entire front line pretty much of the Redskins. But sustainability is at the front of everything that they do. Interior and exterior construction must start with that premise. They want your project and renovation to last for generations. PRC Construction Red Zone. Give them a call right now, 740-537-5214. A special shout out there to Nevada, Dave and Ali Harvalak, who listens every game to us and watches us. We truly appreciate it. And thank you for the birthday wishes. As here we go, it's a pitch out. They're going to, Belcher is going to have the chance to kind of shake one off, but not going to be able to shake the other 4 that was coming after him.
Quick shout out to Moose's mom. Said we do a great job and she loves to listen to me and you. I don't see her enough. I apologize for that. So thank you for tuning us in, Mama. Mama Hotchkiss.
Oh, yeah. A great lady. It's quick. It says, happy birthday, bud. You guys are still better than Aikman and Buck. Oh, I don't know how to take that, Squig, but we'll.
3rd and 18. Wow. Here we go. We got to get all the way down to like the 5.
He's going to look to throw. He has a man wide open in the middle of the field, and he dives for a Toronto touchdown.
Okay, how about we just go into the end zone, huh?
That's the easiest way to do it, pal.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
We'll bypass that first down marker and go right in.
Well, I'm going to tell you. So now you think we're going for 2?
Oh, absolutely. We want to go for 2 right now to make it 21-7.
So I would think, as the Red Knights do trot onto the field for the 2. But what a wide open in the middle of the field. Wow.
We'll take a look at that here after this kick.
Maybe.
It's a good point in time. I agree with you. as Dickinson is your holder.
Oh, I thought we were going for 2.
Michael.
Well, we are.
We are. As a nice little fake.
Oh, he's there.
He catches
What
it and
a
goes
nice
into
play.
the end zone.
What a nice play. Holy cow.
Instead of looking at the last one, let's take a look at that one, shall we? Here we go.
The U.S. Council for Athletes' Health.
Dickinson is your holder.
Oh, I thought we were going for 2.
Michael.
Well, we are.
We are. As a nice little fake.
Oh, he's there.
He catches
What
it
a
and goes
nice
into
play.
the end zone.
What a nice. There was nobody around that. That ball was thrown so high, it still had time to come down as a complete pass because there was no Caldwell able to react to that in time.
I agree.
Everybody was totally fooled. Wow, that was a nice little trickery play.
It was nice because I actually thought they were going to go for 2-2, and then when I saw the field goal unit out there, I kind of looked at you like, okay.
Right.
And then, boom, nice little trickery out there. And by the way, too, Canton Valley is up right now 14-8 on Steubenville Central at Canton Valley. So, we're taking a close of watching that game a little bit as they are undefeated right now.
They are. That's a big game. And then
and look at this, pal. You know, with the pride and everything, there's our cheerleaders. They show up every single game to cheer on the boys, just like the band does, and we truly appreciate them. So as Michael Henry sets the kickoff, it's going to go down. He's going to catch it at the 25-yard line, and then the Red Knights are going to catch him right there about the 38, 37-yard line.
I got to say another quick shout out.
Sure, pal.
Real quick. Got a neighbor across the road there, Mr. McCart. Been there for a long time, and my wife Tammy was walking our dog Mav and ran into him. Said they love to tune us in. They also do the pizza thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they order pizza, I think, to Carlos and one of our sponsors.
Absolutely.
And love to tune us in and listen to us. So thank you for tuning us in. Shout out to the McCarts and Cujo.
Hey.
They watch whatchamacallit's dog, Carly's.
And here we go. It's just going to be a direct snap as they take it across the 40-yard line to about the 41. Also, shout out to Justice and Amber, who listens to us in Youngstown. He gave me a little bit more information on that pass interference. He says, in high school it is 15 yards from the previous spot with the down replayed, but normally it is a first down because of the yardage situation.
Yeah.
So
right. Goes past
appreciate that, pal.
Yep.
So here we go. Trips to the top of the screen. Single receiver to the bottom. It's going to be another direct snap. And he's going to have some room. He's going to kind of shake it, and Bender's going to get all the way out to the outside as he crosses the sticks, crosses into Red Knight territory, and gets down to about the 40-yard line.
Well, up until that play, the Red Knights have basically dominated defensively. I will give him credit for that one. It looks like, to me, Bender can run. He looks like he's got some speed, and he's got a pretty good arm.
But Caldwell doesn't waste much time as they go right to the line of scrimmage. 7:36 here to play. Trips to the top of the screen. Single receiver to the bottom. Same exact thing. Bender's just going to take it and go forward with it as he passes the 35 to the 34-yard line to bring up second down.
So Nolan Dickinson come up to make that tackle, but again, a little bit of success on this drive up the middle, and Bender picking his way through the holes, able to pick up some decent yardage on the play. 7 yards on that carry. That's a win offensively.
Yeah, crowd just happened to hear the Central score.
Oh, is that what that was?
What it was.
I didn't hear the announcement.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Bender in the shotgun. Bender, he's going to look to throw. He has a man. It's going to be caught. And he is not going to have a chance to go anywhere after the catch much because the whole entire Red Knight secondary was pretty much there. And
that's Ethan Kroc, number
Kroc
2.
looks like he's coming up shaking a little bit.
Yeah, he's a big boy, though. He's 6'3", 205. They list him as a tight end, but he lines up in the slot receiver a lot as he's gimping. He's still on the field. He's going to try and go. Sidecar is Leak.
6:27.
Direct snap.
He's still
straight up
gets
the
all
middle.
the way down to about the 20.
Yeah, straight up the middle. Gets across 25 down to about the 22. Just out knocking on the door here of the red zone, which will announce if he make it in there. As 2nd and 6 now for Caldwell. Shotgun formation still. 17 on the play clock.
Yeah, trips to the left, pal. As Leak is going to be the sidecar, but Bender's just going to keep it himself, and then there we go. That's the Red Knight defense that we know, the big boys up front, who pretty much stuff him in the middle.
Well, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Maybe even lost a yard as the Red Knights not fooled.
Number 58, Alan Sanseverino in on the stop.
People were asking me about some playoff stuff and what's going on with that for girls volleyball and for football. We'll let you know about that here coming up after halftime. So we have some news, how K-Night Network's going to handle that. So we'll let you know coming up right after halftime here with 5:09 here to play. Bender. Leak in the backfield. They're going to go ahead and pitch it off to Wheelers. Wheeler's going to try to get to the outside, but he's just going to be pushed out of bounds. Pretty much, I'm going to say it's a no gain on that one. Maybe, if anything, one.
Shout out to my boy Pete, my catcher, Petey Earhart, listening out in St. Louis.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, thanks for tuning us in. How you doing, Mama and Papa Earhart? They said they flew in, and he tunes us in all the time.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yeah, listen, we have a pretty spread out audience sometimes. You know what I mean? You don't realize that when we do our thing that they're where they are listening, you know?
Well, there was a couple, and I'll tell you after this, as Bender looks back to throw. It's going to be right in the middle of the field, but it's going to be picked off by the Red Knights. Nice little block right there. That's Philby. Philby, if he can follow his blockers, he has some room up the middle. He's going to stay up across the court field. As he crosses, he's going to stay on his feet. Nice little job by the Red Knights. 15, 10, 5. He goes into the red zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
I mean, what was that, 96 yards?
Yes, it was.
Holy cow. I'm like, he's got him open, and all of a sudden, Philby comes over and intercepts that.
And here comes a flag thrown by the official.
What? After the play?
After the play.
So we have a little bit of...
it's probably going to be unsportsmanlike conduct for celebration.
Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, how can you not celebrate that? I mean, come on.
I'm telling you what. The thing is, though, I thought he was going to go down here right around the 40.
He stumbled. It looked like somebody tripped him up, and he's able to keep his balance. Let's see what the penalty is.
So he's going to... It's on to Red Knights, I can tell, because he goes over.
Yeah. Yeah, but how can you not celebrate that?
I agree with you. I'm interested to see what he did here when we look back at it. As the Crusaders are now up 15-14. That's going to be a battle.
It is going to be a battle. Well, wow. How about Aiden Philby there?
Wow.
Just stepped right in front of that one as this from his safety. Read the quarterback's eyes all the way. And because, like I said, that slant to the was open there, and then Philby comes out of nowhere and picks it and runs 96 yards.
Michael Henry set to kick this extra point for the Red Knights as Dickinson is your holder. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good. So with 4:36 here to play in the second quarter, your Red Knights are up with the score. Your Red Knights 28. The Redskins 7. Let's kind of hope to goodness I got the whole thing. Take a look at that replay one more time, shall we?
The U.S.
Little job by the Red Knights. 15, 10, 5. He goes into the red zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
I mean, what was that, 96 yards?
Yes, it was.
Holy cow. I'm like, he's got him open, and all of a sudden, Philby comes over and intercepts that.
And here comes a flag thrown by the official.
What? After the play?
After the play.
Athletes Health. We provide independent.
So we have a little
it's probably
bit
going to be unsportsmanlike conduct for celebration.
Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, how can you not celebrate? Said he's going to the dark view later if we want to go.
Hey, I'll tell him he can go in front of me. I'll put a camera on him when he walks through. And we'll show that for next week.
Yeah. I'm going to stand up for a couple minutes.
Coming up at halftime, of course, is your Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. They will take the field here and do their halftime show for you. Now, there is a band here for Caldwell, but they're not going to be able to perform halftime just because they have a good bit of their members out doing different things tonight.
Oh, okay.
So we will, of course, have that for you. So here we go. There's the kick. It's a short one. As that time it just kind of falls right at the 40.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that was almost an onside kick.
Yes.
I'm trying to catch the number of the kid that was up there. He thought it was going to go out of bounds. He kind of was going to catch it, and then he stepped out of the way. The ball bounced straight up, didn't go out of bounds, and he recognized, I better get on that before the Red Knights come and get it.
So they'll be 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line. Soph is going to have the halftime duties of the band here for you tonight.
I am.
As I'm heading down to the field.
Doing a little conducting tonight. We'll call you the maestro. And those guys that are listening, like Mr. Fisher, he knows what I mean by the maestro. Right? That's a
Seinfeld reference.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Bender going to hand it off. There's a huge hole up for Wheeler. He sees it. He's going to follow it, and he's going to stay on his feet until he's finally tripped up after he passes the 30-yard line to the 29-yard line. And I'm going to think it was Nolan Dickinson who tripped him up.
Yeah, shoestring, because I'm going to tell you, he was going to be off to the races. That was kind of the last man in the line of defense and able to bring him down. I don't know if it was Dickinson or Boucher, but one of them.
It's not good when Wheeler's actually still down over there on the sideline. So he's still over on the sideline out of bounds right now. So they're going to bring Dr. Baker and the trainer over and take a look at him. While they do that, pal, let's take a quick timeout, shall we? You are watching Red Knight Football right here on the K9 Network. We'll be back.
The U.S. Council for Athletes' Health. We provide independent, third-party health and safety consultation, education, and compliance. We do all this because, like you, we're passionate about sports. Together, we'll make sports safer for every athlete. USCA, for the love of torts.
And welcome back to Clark Hinkle Field as your Red Knights are up 28-7 here against the Redskins. As Bender back in the shotgun trips to the bottom of the screen. Looks. He's going to throw to the corner of the end zone. It's just going to overthrow him as he was just trying to get enough air for Hunter Petrie just to kind of run under it.
So we have one-on-one coverage to the outside. Had to be a perfectly thrown ball, and it wasn't. And so falls incomplete, and Red Knights force a 2nd down and 10 here. Still got 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes to go here. You can see it on your screen.
Thank you very much, Nick. We really appreciate it.
Bender in the shotgun trips to the top of the screen. Bender's just going to keep it, trying to follow his blockers, and a beautiful right there. There's not much you need from there except the
that's Russ.
Ooh.
I believe that's Russ Dickinson coming up there like a torpedo.
I would show you the instant replay, but they're coming pretty quick here.
I mean, I think that hurt my rib cage. Like that was like right.
The U.S. Council.
Bender in the shotgun trips to the top of the screen. Bender's just going to keep it, trying to follow his blockers, and a beautiful right there.
Athletes' Health. We provide independent.
There's not much you need from there except the
that's Russ. You can't see the numbers.
Agreed.
But they look nice. And they're in honor of our military and police officers and the whole 9 yards. So good time to run down all the sponsors.
Yes, sir, pal.
Oh, boy, I think I might have just, did I disconnect something? Anything?
No, I think you're good.
Okay.
It wouldn't be the first time we accidentally knocked some stuff off the air.
I know. For sure.
All right, 2023-2024 K-9 sponsors. We truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Jefferson County Cable, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Valley Converting, PRC Construction, DeCarlo's Pizza, the Manning family, M&M Hardware, Gus's Goodies, and the U.S. Council of Athletes' Health.
Yeah.
And I apologize to Noah. I didn't know he was doing it.
Yeah, he was
and I
doing
looked
it,
down
and
and I
like,
just caught the eye out of my corner. So I apologize to Noah. That was my fault, pal. I wasn't looking at the monitor like I should have.
Yeah, we weren't in sync there.
Twins to the left. Trips to the right. Bender looking to throw. He's going to throw deep. He's going to be picked off.
It was picked off.
It was picked off, and he dropped it.
Boucher had one.
I'm literally shocked that they weren't going to call it a fumble because it looked like he actually took a move to run.
He did, and I don't know what happened. I thought he had it. I mean, that was an easy pick. He's kicking himself right now, but wow.
He doesn't like the easy stuff.
No. Actually, that wasn't Boucher. I think that's Philby.
I think it was Philby on the
Philby
backside.
could have had his second one. Maybe he's still worn out from the 96-yard run.
Very well possibly could be. 4th down and 11 for the Redskins. 3:19 here to go. 28-7. Bender. Shotgun. They haven't changed really any formation as they're going to throw deep to the end zone. And it's almost tipped again and almost caught, but it falls incomplete. And he's going to get up a little bit limpy.
Again, good coverage. The ball has to be perfectly thrown. That one was pretty close. Off the fingertips and out. So the Caldwell turns it over on downs. Back to the Red Knights. Still with 3:13 to go here before halftime. 28-7 lead. Got a chance to punch another one in.
I have a feeling he's going to need some help getting off. I think the Red Knights and their other players are trying to help him. And they are. And you know what? I don't like to call attention to injuries, because you know me, right?
Yep.
But I will tell you this. The sportsmanship of the Red Knights helping, the Redskin was trying him the best he could to help his player off.
Yeah.
And 3 Red Knights walked over, grabbed under the arm. And
well, I'm telling you right there,
out.
I think that's Heath Thomas running over now. He's the one helping him out.
Most of the time.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's wonderful sportsmanship right there by the Red Knights. 3:13 here to play in the second quarter. 28-7, pal.
Yep. Yeah, great sportsmanship there. Like I said, Heath took him all the way to the bench.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got a chance to score another one here, Mr. Coburn.
Absolutely. 3:13, 1st and 10. Dickinson in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He has a man and just incomplete. There's nothing.
I think that's Marchbank who released down the field, and man, almost another big gain. Well thrown, just got enough of hand on it to knock it away or disrupt the flow. It went off Marchbank's hands, but it was deflected, so hard to catch that one. So good play.
Absolutely. 28-7. Dickinson in the shotgun. Looks. It's going to be a nice little screen pass as Dominic catches it, takes it across the 40, and a flag is going to come down from the side judge on top of the screen.
That's generally a hold where he threw that. We'll see if it comes back. Not sure. That's my guess. Nope, ineligible
man downfield.
Downfield, yeah. Anytime you set up that screen, you got to be patient as a lineman. Can't get down the field before that pass is thrown, and somebody snuck down there trying to get an extra block downfield, and Red Knight's going to back that one up. So we'll replay the down, but it will back them up a little bit.
3:01 here to play in the second quarter. 28-7 coming up at halftime. It's your Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band doing their show for you. And, of course, next week here at Clark Hinkle Field, it's senior night for the band, football, and cheerleaders as the Red Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Twins, no longer, I lied. Trips now to the bottom of the screen as we put a guy in motion. Has a man, he's going to go deep.
Boy.
He has a wide open Philby, and it's going to be a catch, and
what a hit. Bender's been on the receiving end of that all night. He's had a chance to finally kind of retaliate, and he does, but give credit to Philby.
The U.S. Council.
I lied. Trips now to the bottom of the screen as we put a guy in motion. Has a man, he's going to go deep.
Boy.
He has a wide open Philby, and it's going to be a catch, and
big first down. Red Knights cross midfield.
So here we go. 2:43 into play. Dickinson in the shotgun. Looks. Going to hand it. Felble's the ball. And Red Knights looks like they pounced back on it as Baker's right there.
Well, I tell you, good recognition. Ball was on the ground. So good job by the Knights to get back on that one.
Boy, he took a shot.
He did take a shot, but he held on. He's back out there, so I was nervous because he was injured after the Weirton game, or even the game after he took that shot in the end zone, remember?
I do. Nice picture of the lineman there as Dickinson looks. He's going to have to throw quickly, and he got it. It's going to be caught. He's going to stay on his feet. It's Marchbank. Stays, runs over a guy, and finally goes out of the bounds around the 21-yard line. Nicely done by Marchbank.
I tell you what, I don't have stats on the yards after catch or the yak, but man, I'm going to tell you, we do not go down. It isn't like, oh, I'm going to be satisfied with the first hit, the second hit, the third hit. I mean, we just keep pounding until 2 or 3 guys got to either push us out of bounds or gang tackle.
Well, did you notice the discipline?
Yeah.
But our feet never stop moving.
No. And I give Russ credit. What poise to stay in the pocket with guys bearing down on you to hit that screen.
So here we go, the shotgun formation again. Snap. He's going to
keep it.
Fake it. Actually, even faked rally, but Russ is going to stay on his feet. He's going to try to come cross field again as he gets inside the 10, close to the 5-yard line as he enters the PRC red zone.
Wow.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It was so good. It faked out not only our cameraman, but myself, too, as well.
I tell you, you got to give credit to Russ. He has stepped up since Kinsey went down.
Oh, he has.
Back in the Weirton game in Game 3. And playing fantastic. Making good decisions, throwing the ball well, running the ball well. And we are knocking on the door here again.
Trips to the right. Dickinson by himself. He's going to look to throw. He has a man open, and he's going to just drag his feet and fall forward. And here going to give it to him as a Red Knight touchdown.
Marchbank again.
Marchbank in the end zone.
As
I didn't see any call from an official down that way.
I know, no, the guy up this way did. But you know what that reminded me of? When we was kids, we used to play games, and sometimes some of the little kids in the neighborhood would want to play. And so you play like tear them up, throw them down, stuff like that. And you don't want to be mean to them or rough. And so you would, you'd have 2 or 3 on your ankles hanging on.
Dragging
them around. I think that's about what Marchbank did right there. I mean, he's got a guy on his ankle trying to just like pray he's coming down. And Marchbank's like dragging him over to the goal line and then falls in for the touchdown.
So here we go, as there is the snap, the hold, the kick, and a beautiful kick from
Michael Henry.
Michael Henry that's no good.
Well, it was high.
I was going to say, it looked like it was good from here, but we're at a bad angle too as well.
It was definitely high.
No good.
No good.
So with 1:12 here to play in the first half, we're going to take a quick timeout. You are listening to Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network. We'll be back.
The U.S. Council for Athletes' Health. We provide independent, third-party health and safety consultation, education, and compliance. We do all this because, like you, we're passionate about sports. Together, we'll make sports safer for every athlete. USCA, for the love of torts.
And welcome back here to Clark Hinkle Field. People from all over, buddy, listening to us in Mount Washington. Mount
Sterling.
Mount Sterling. It's Scott Sterling.
So we're actually looking basically at him because his twin brother's sitting right next to us. Doug Haas out there. Doug, Doug out there listening to us. Shout out to him in Mount Sterling.
I pulled up one of the times all the people that are listening from where they're at.
Yeah.
And they're all over the country. I mean, we have Japan and Hawaii. And
some of the kids that went to the military. Oh, Michael.
Vegas.
Kicking
nice
it deep.
Punt. Catches it to 19. He's going to stay on his feet and not have a chance to do anything with it until he gets to the 31-yard line, gets taken down. But it's amazing where people listen to us from, and we truly, truly do appreciate it. We're just glad we give you the opportunity or able to give you the opportunity.
I'm just impressed with that. So, Michael, that wasn't a 10-step drop, okay? No. Or 10-yard like normal and run up and kick it to the That was set up. He's got a leg. He kicked that, 40 yards? 35, 40 yards with a two-step drop? Wow, nice. All right, so all right, here we go. Bender, left side, keeps it. Going to get tackled in the backfield as Red Knight's not fooled. Big loss on a play of about 5 as we are underneath a minute here to go in the first half as Red Knight's commanding 34-7 lead.
Number 20, Michael Henry.
Michael Henry in on that tackle as Bender tried to get around that left side, but nothing doing. Redskins not in any hurry here. 23 on the play clock, 40 on the game clock, so about a 17-second differential. As I would think they're probably pretty content to maybe run one more play and get into the locker room at halftime here. As Bender's shotgun formation, Leak the sidecar. There's a snap, going to be handoff, Leak right side. 25-30, he's going to get met at the 30 and maybe another yard after that before he is tackled at the 31-yard line. 9 seconds on the clock, and I would think that's going to do it for the first half, as your Red Knights have dominated this first half against the Caldwell Redskins. Halftime score 34-7 Red Knights. Thanks for tuning us in. We certainly do appreciate it. We're getting ready for the halftime show. The marching band is coming on. I am going to go announce the band, so I am just going to put this on. You will see and eventually hear the band, but we are still going to be up and running. I'm going to turn off the halftime stats and get ready for the Red Knight Marching Band. Enjoy the halftime show. We'll be back. You're listening to Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network.
Please welcome the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. Tonight, you don't have to pay $2,000 to hear this Taylor Swift hit. Here is You Belong With Me. 2003 hit, Bring Me to Life. To end this show tonight, get ready to rock out with this Britney Spears hit, Toxic, featuring the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band Drumline. Knight Marching Band is under the direction of band director Mr. Mike McCarthy, assisted by Cassandra Zimmerman and Eric Fry, color guard instructor Charlene Martis, and majorette instructor Caroline Drake. And the drum instructor, whose birthday is tomorrow, Mr. Rich Coburn. Happy birthday, Richie! Thank you very much for your attention. And if you enjoyed the halftime show, the band invites you to join them at the Dark View tonight next to the bowling alley. Come celebrate Friday the 13th with a great night of music and haunts. Tickets are available online or at the gate. Give it up one more time for the Toronto Red Knight Marching Band.
All right, welcome back here to Clark Hinkle Field. Red Knights right now with a commanding lead at halftime here. And I'm going to put that stat back up for you as the band sounded fantastic. Red Knights 34-7 right now. Still about 7 minutes to go here before we kick off the second half. We've got some first half stats for you. Boucher, 5 carries for 60 yards. Cam Baker, 5 carries, 22 yards. Dickinson through the air, 10 of 14 for 163 yards and has thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's 91 for a school season record, 91 yards left. And Russ will have a school season record, apparently. I got to double check that with the stats. I think that's what they meant. And Dominic Boucher has 4 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. Marchbank, 2 catches, 35 yards and a touchdown. And Nolan Dickinson, who has a 1 catch tonight for 22 yards and 1 touchdown. Again, your Red Knights commanding lead at this point right now. And I believe gets the ball first in the second half. I'm going to verify that one stat. I think that's what that stat is from Mr. Russ Dickinson. And Red Knights firing on all cylinders here in the first half. We certainly appreciate you tuning us in, as always. and we couldn't do it. Good time to kind of run down through our sponsors here as Jefferson County Cable. We were on the horn with them last night, beefed up our internet speed a little bit, trying to make sure we have a nice smooth signal, and they have been, Bob down there has been working with us for a few years now. It's been very, very good relationship. We certainly appreciate Jefferson County Cable. J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been a sponsor with us for a long time, and again, they offer a variety of services, including funeral services, cremation services, pet services, monument sales, and funeral pre-planning. They've been in servicing Toronto and Smithfield for over 35 years, and their emphasis on family carries over to yours. PRC Construction, and why you say PRC, they are also our Red Zone sponsor because sustainability is at the front of everything that they do. They do interior and exterior construction, and that must start with this premise of sustainability. They want your product or renovation to last for generations. Please give them a call for all your construction needs. 740-537-5214. DeCarlo's Pizza, if you're in the mood for some pizza tonight. Calzones, pepperoni rolls. Well, if they have any left, they go hot. They go quick. Stop down and see DeCarlo's. They've been servicing Toronto for a long time and have been a partner with us, broadcasting for a long time, since about the start of this, over 13 years, around 13 years. Please stop down and see them. You can also call 740-537-5555. Again, the Manning family, we certainly appreciate them. We got a couple of them next to us tonight, Kim and Dave, classes of 88 and 97. In loving memory of their fallen Red Knights, Jimbo Manning, class of 49, Donald Riggleman Manning, class of 50, Stan Alex, class of 67, Ronnie Manning, class of 72, and they want to wish all the Red Knights athletes and band members a fantastic season and best of luck this year. And M&M Hardware, again, M&M Hardware has been with us for a long time too. So they are serving the tri-state area. You need to go out and get something hardware-wise. They are more than capable and friendly staff to greet you and help you with all your hardware needs. Again, M&M Hardware. Valley Converting, again, Mr. Mike Biasi down there, fantastic. He says no to nobody that I know of. He's founded in 1973 by Gino Biasi. He's been serving Toronto for over 50 years. Has more than 50 employees. Produces 80 tons of paperboard a day. Ships product through the United States and Canada. Still owned by the Biasi family. Mike in particular running it. And they are proud to have been converting over 20,000 tons of recycled paperboard each year. It's hard to believe, a little T-town, we can do that, but please see them for all your recycling. That is, again, Valley Converting. Gus's Goodies. Gus's Goodies is another sponsor that has been with us forever. And again, fantastic baked goods over there. So, and everything is baked with love from Gus's. So go over there and see them. And this year, a new one, we have the U.S. Council for Athletes' Health. It's founded on a need within institutions for experience and expertise to advise and consult organizations regarding the health, safety, and well-being of the athletes that they serve. You can contact them at info@uscah.com. That's info@uscah.com to learn about how to live in some virtual educational programs about safety and well-being topics for student athletes, coaches, and parents. Again, thank you to all our sponsors. We certainly appreciate it. We could not do it without you. All the stuff that we get from you guys for sponsorship money goes back into the program. We have increased our technology significantly since we started this way back in the day. And again, shout out to everybody listening. We love doing what we do. And again, if you see Mr. Coburn tomorrow, he's not here right now. He's still coming back up. He had to go down and help direct the band at halftime. But it is his birthday tomorrow. He's turning 43. So give him a shout out if you see him. All right, so we are just about ready to get this one underway here in the second. 5 on the clock. Teams will be coming out as the Red Knights, again, 34-7 over the Redskins from Caldwell. As a couple team captains out there. It's kind of getting set up. Score update on last we checked on Central game was 15-14 Central. They had came back. So Mr. Coburn now just joining us again, and I'll let him kind of get settled in here as we are just about ready to get the second half underway. Let me turn you back on. Go ahead.
It's cold.
It is cold, huh?
Oh, outside it is. Wow.
Yeah, it really chilled. I mean, it was nice today. Really nice. And then, man, once the sun went down, this is fall. And we're a couple weeks away from winter, right?
Yep.
So it doesn't take long to cool down. I mean, you figure November here in a couple weeks, that's pretty cold usually. So we're getting into that cold time of year, but the Red Knights are on fire tonight.
Oh, aren't they really, pal?
Yeah.
34-7 now as we ready to start the third quarter. And I'm telling you what, pal. Oh, did you do those already, buddy? Yep. Beautiful. As we're setting in here to get everything ready, and people are asking about playoffs. Well, believe it or not, we will have playoffs and volleyball sectionals for you throughout the whole entire Toronto run. At least we're hoping to. We already know for a fact that we will have it. The problem is we have to run it on a certain network. So check your, we have to run it on the NFHS network. So you'll be able to listen to all the playoff games that the Red Knights are in, and of course the volleyball games, sectionals, and hopefully we have a nice deep run in that too as well. But the thing is, we will carry all the games, but those games are going to be carried on the NFHS network.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, pal.
That's okay, man. I do it to you all the time. Go ahead.
No, I had some stats, and I announced something when you were gone, and I wanted to verify what I was announcing. So I am right. Russ Dickinson right now is 10 of 14 for 163 yards and 3 touchdowns. But more importantly, he is 91 yards from breaking the season record in yardage that has been held since 2003 by Michael Parrish. He needs 90 to tie single season, regular season, yardage record, 91 to break it.
That's it, and he has still one more game to go, pal.
He does, and he has a half a game here.
True.
So we'll keep an eye on that, as that would be something, would it not?
It would be, and also to a score from Conotton Valley. Your Rockets, or the Rockets right now, are losing 23-14 against Central. We're keeping an eye on that, as Central is undefeated as of right now. And, of course, that's who we play next week. And we also take a look at the Edison game here, too, in a couple minutes, as some big points will be coming from them if they win, as they're playing Harrison Central. That's big playoff points there, too, as well. So here we go. We're about ready to get this whole second half on its way, as Pfeiffer set to kick. Goes all the way back down. He takes it at the 15-yard line. He's going to run, go up the middle, and gets shoestring tackled as he gets it to about the 35-yard line, and that's where the Red Knights will take over. 1st and 10. From right now, Harrison Central, they're up 14-12 against the Wildcats from Edison. Once again, Edison wins. It's going to be some huge points for the Red Knights. in the playoff ranking. And here we go as the Red Knights take the ball. Single receiver as Dickinson's by himself. Hands it over. It's a reverse, but it's going to be fumbled as he's going to fall on it right around the 21-yard line. As just missed the handoffs. That's going to bring up second down and about 21 for the Red Knights. Once again, if you're not doing anything tomorrow night around 5 o'clock, come on out to Union Local High School as the Toronto Red Knight Lady Volleyball team trying to set in on an OVAC championship. That's at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. Now this time it's a kind of like a little flea flicker pitch as it's going to go to Dominic Bowser as he crosses the 35-yard line, pretty much about the original line of scrimmage for the Red Knights. Special thanks to Mr. Rob Salfaletta for doing the halftime festivities for me as I was down on the sideline. I truly appreciate it.
I got shout out to the crowd for your birthday.
Yeah, I did. I don't believe that was written in the script anywhere, but I truly, and I love how the age went up there too as well.
In the script, but yeah.
As Dickinson in the backfield by himself here, trips to the left, looks to throw. It's going to be completed, and he has a hole to run through, and that's Boucher. He takes it to the 50-yard line as he gets enough for a Red Knight first down. Yeah, not written anywhere in that script, especially the age part of it all. But I do appreciate it, pal.
Did anybody tell you happy birthday?
All the way up.
Did they really?
All the way up.
Nice.
So is the ball taken right around midfield right now. 10-19 here to play in the third quarter. Red Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun. It's going to be just a quarterback keeper, and that's going to be Boucher as he tries to get to the outside. One man, he's going to cut it back up, and then by that time, two other men get a chance to get there as he crosses the 20-yard line down to about the 17-yard line as he enters the PRC Construction Red Zone. Sustainability is at the front of everything that they do. From interior and exterior construction, it must start with that premise. They want your project and renovation to last for generations, pal.
I agree. The PRC Red Zone.
So here we go. The Red Knights to the line of scrimmage. Dickinson in the shotgun. Puts Baker out to make it Twins. Please. As Dickinson's going to have to scramble a little bit. He's not going to be able to have a chance as he's going to try to get it off, but no whistle blows or anything. As Kale Shashawn, I'm trying to kind of think how that works because a lineman's not allowed to touch the ball. What's up, Al? Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, it should be grounding, or I agree with you. It should be an illegal touch by the lineman, but
they're going to waive it.
They're going to wave the flag off.
They're going to wave the flag off, yeah.
Okay. I must have missed something on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I'm kind of looking around like a little confused here, but oh well, doesn't matter. They waved it, so here we go. Dickinson in the shotgun formation as Baker goes to make trips to the top of the screen. Dickinson calling an audible from the line of scrimmage, it looks like. He's going to look, steps up, he throws, he has a man open, and it's a complete for a Red Knight touchdown.
Well, how about that?
Nothing special, is there, pal?
We are closing in on the record, let me tell you, as he throws a dart.
Cam Baker.
Yeah, Russ Dickinson throws a dart, man, to Baker. As the Red Knights light it up again, Russ's fourth touchdown of the evening. More importantly, he's probably 30 yards closer
I'd say it was
to the record, I would think.
I agree. As Michael Henry gets ready to kick the extra point, Nolan Dickinson is the holder. The snap, the hold, the kick, it's up, and it is good. So with 8:52 here to play in the third quarter, the score, your Red Knights 41. The Redskins 7. Steps up, he throws, he has a man open, and it's a complete for a Red Knight touchdown.
Well, not quite to 35, but is it 30? Did we say that?
What? How many yards it was?
No.
No, we did not say it yet.
I was going to say.
But it's not quite there yet, though.
That's 35 in Ohio, yes?
Mm-hmm.
30? I don't know. Richie has the right up there. I always forget 30, 35, something like that.
30 points.
Oh, 30. So we are in.
So we are there now.
We are there now. Okay. All right.
I didn't think we were either. I was thinking it was 35 too as well. But it's 30. No, it's 30 in Ohio, 35 in West Virginia. So what that means, though, the clock will be stopped only for an injured player, charge team timeout, change of possession, or the end of a quarter. So here we go as Michael Henry sets to kick this ball off. It's going to go right at the 25-yard line, and the big boy's going right up the line. There's no one going to touch him. He has one man to beat. He crosses the field, and boy, made me a liar as he is finally tackled down at the 21-yard line of the Red Knights.
Yeah, Hunter Petrie fielded that ball at about the 25, 30-yard line, and he's all the way down deep in the Red Knight territory. Big return. About 50 yards, give or take a few. As he went straight down the sideline, we just didn't. Well
I don't
blocked.
know if we were expecting him to come back.
I don't know. It was well blocked by Caldwell, actually, so I'm not sure.
So here we go as Bender goes into the shotgun with trips to the top of the screen. Leak is going to be your sidecar. There it is. It's going to be a street keeper from Bender. Tries to go outside, but the Red Knights do a really nice job containing the outside.
Number 20, Michael Henry in on the spot. One brings up second down and 9.
So second down and 9. Ball sitting on the Red Knights' 22-yard line. 2 yards short of the PRC red zone. Bender looks. It's going to be a straight quarterback keeper right up the middle as he gets into the PRC red zone. Wow, that turned kind of bad pretty quickly as now the Crusaders are up 30-14 over the Rockets from Conotton Valley. Wow. I kind of do too as well, I agree. 7:05. Here we go. Bender in the backfield. Sidecar to him happens to be Van Fossen. Looks. Gentleman in motion. He's going to look to throw. It's going to be a short pass as it's going to be a really nice open field tackle by the Red Knights. That's going to be Devin McGee is going to be the receiver who catches it.
Yeah, quick hitter that time off the right side. They didn't need to get much. They got enough for the first down, get the sticks moving. More importantly, get to keep the clock moving.
That's absolutely true.
You know, because it is chilling down quick. Huh?
First and 10, ball on the THS 12-yard line. Nothing really, truly changes for the Redskins as Bender's still in that shotgun formation. Except this time they're actually going to hand it off to Van Fossen. Van Fossen's going to get his way down to the 1. And that's where he's tackled by Baker from the Red Knights.
Haven't called Van Fossen's number for a while. It's been a lot of quarterback keepers, you know, from Bender and few passes down the field, but they do mix Van Fossen in that time. First and goal here from the about the 1 or 2.
Absolutely. First down on the 1. Hands the ball. And the Red Knights did a really nice job stuffing the middle.
Red Knights deny it. He's tackled short of the goal line. As the defensive stand begins.
Yeah, absolutely, as we're now second down and 1 on the 1.
Did you do the PRC red zone?
Yes, we did.
We did, okay.
Double shift from the Redskins. Bender gives to Van Fossen. Van Fossen's going to just kind of duck his head and goes in for a Redskin touchdown.
Well, and credit to Van Fossen because I thought we had him for about a 3-yard loss in the backfield. Somehow he wiggled out of that and able to kind of just sneak his way in there amongst the trees into the end zone. So second score of the night for Caldwell, which will stop the running clock.
That's going to bring up Pfeiffer to kick the extra point. The holder is going to be Parks. He's going to muff the kick, and he's going to try to throw it to who? I don't know, but it's going to be incomplete as once again that was cut by a lineman, and here comes the flag for an illegal touch. Has to be.
It's declined.
It was.
Yeah, it's declined.
An illegal touch by the Redskins declined, so it puts them on the board at 41-13 here.
You know, I don't know. My whole life revolves around flashbacks of different things, right?
Okay, that's shocking because I thought you were going to say something else.
No. But the way that one unfolded, and I analogy a lot of things, and some people might get annoyed with it, but that's the way I am. I haven't ticked anybody off totally yet, so we still have some listeners out there.
It's been 13 years, so we're doing well.
But the way, do you remember Rocky IV?
I do.
Okay, so that kid jumped up, almost like when Drago jumped up, Rocky picked him up and then took him to the ground like wrestling.
Yep.
That kid jumped and tried to throw it while he was getting tackled by 3 of our kids. Just reminded me of Rocky scooping up Drago and taking him down. But anyway,
I can see that.
Yeah, it kind of I don't know. It just popped in my head. That just does.
No, I think that's a great analogy, pal. That's exactly what it looked like.
You only say that because you're half numb.
No.
You warm up now?
I am a little bit.
It's better in here.
It is.
What do you got on there, kid?
Oh.
What is that? Toronto
the
Red Knight?
perk of being a director.
Nice. Nice
Nice
pullover.
little pullover.
Yeah, real nice. Soft?
Yes. Kind of warm, too, as well. As there's a kick. It's going to be taken at the 25-yard line as we just keep running straight. As he gets a nice little hit, but Philby's fine. That's not Philby. That is, that's Drake Bowser, number 4. It looked like a 1 because the way the jerseys wrinkle.
Mm-hmm. You know,
that was a very
No, I'm reading this text. I don't even know whether to even respond on the air.
I'm afraid.
No, it's from Weege.
Oh, okay.
He says that I make him mad. He said he's annoyed. We're going to get an illegal substitution by the Red Knights here. Too many guys on the field. As Benton tried to get off, but he could not. So that'll back the Red Knights up. But so I try to annoy him.
Purposely.
Sometimes. Yeah. No, actually, I've known Eddie a long time. Loved to play for him. He drafted me when I was 13 into Pony League. It was a good time. I used to like to ride in the back of his truck. Go ahead.
As they're going to hand off the ball as you're speaking, he's going to get to the outside.
Baker.
Crosses the 50. He's going to stay on his run. It is Baker.
Going to come back. I think we're going to get a hold on the Red Knights.
That's exactly what we get, too.
Yep.
And that's exactly. I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish, pal.
No. I'm just saying. I used to love to ride in the back of this truck. You know, you can't do that these days unless you won the championship and then you ride around town. But I remember when I graduated high school, I played with the Mud Hens there for a little bit and used to ride in the back of that truck. And we'd go down to Warwood or Blaine or whatever. Man, that was fun. I loved that wind in the back. It was great. On the highway, you know. That's back when I had hair.
I was going to ask you what happened to it, but
I don't have that now.
Didn't say nothing.
Long time ago.
Just telling you.
Long time ago.
Boy, There, Weege, he just set you up, pal. Fire away.
Did.
4:25 here to play in the third quarter. 41-13. Dickinson looks to throw. He has a man. It's Marchbank. Marchbank's going to catch it and gets taken down around the 39-yard line.
Yep, short gain. We've run that screen play in the middle a few times, had a lot of success with it in the first half. That time Caldwell able to recover a little bit. Short gain on the play.
As from what it was a blowout, now is actually kind of a 30-20 game as Central is up over Conotton Valley. As Dickinson in the shotgun formation, it's going to look nice, little option off. He has a huge hole. He's going to hit it, and actually we're going to get some help by number 68 from the Redskins, Dalton Egot, who just kind of pushed him for another 5 yards.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, Baker like shot out of a cannon there.
Yeah.
I think the quickest I've seen him explode through the hole all year. A lot of times he'll try to pick his way through. That time, man, he had a wall and he was hitting it hard, and good explosive run that time by Cam Baker.
So 3:04.
No, I think
41-13.
Yeah, coming up almost at the end here. We still got a couple minutes.
As they're going to go ahead and hand.
This could go big.
Go for the outside.
Oh.
And that's going to be Marchbank. He's going to get the first down and probably about another yard or two more.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, if Van Fossen doesn't come up and make that tackle, I was kind of opening my mouth up there early, but I was like, uh-oh, I saw like a one-on-one block out here. You get around the end, it looked like pay dirt to me, but
agreed. Good
recovery from the weak side there as Van Fossen comes over to wrap him up, but not until we get a first down.
So back to the line of scrimmage here on the 45 or the 44-yard line of the Redskins as Dickinson in the shotgun formation. Dickinson looking to throw. He's going to kind of scramble a little bit. Stayed on his feet, and it's going to be batted down and almost picked off by number 21, Jarrett Van Fossen.
Well, I don't think Russ saw him. That was almost a pick six there, or at least a pickoff interception, because hit him right in the hands. Back in the day, we used to call him, hey, sorry, hitching hands, Stoney, or stone hands or whatever, because that should have been picked off, and it wasn't. So we'll take the break here.
So here we go, 2nd down and 10 on the 44. This time they're going to hand it off. He has a hole. He's going to just put his head down and run through it as we're going to get a first down and pretty much just kind of keeps his feet moving as he keeps getting more yards until finally the whistle blows it dead at the 27-yard line.
Wow. Well, that was a very nice run. And then we had the Eagles started that at the goal line. That push. Yeah, that's what it was. We had linemen coming in and interesting. As big gain on the play.
So taking a look at it, it's going to be Boucher this time as he hands it off. Oh, wasn't too sure what happened on that one.
No, he got hit high and low that time. Looked worse than it was maybe. That's Baker, number 5. Kind of got hit in the thighs as he was getting tackled up high. Baker's going to come out after that one.
Yeah, he's going to get it checked. Not checked, but he gets equipment checked, actually.
Yeah. All right, so Russ is going to go back in the ball game. We had a little substitution there, as Russ needed to get some adjustments done, but we got 2 sidecars.
This time they're going to put Boucher out. It's going to be Drake as he fakes it to him and hands it to his brother, Dominic.
Dominic up the middle, gets across the 20 into the PRC red zone down to about the 18-yard line. As going to be pretty close to the sticks. I'm not sure they're going to give it to him. They might.
As the PRC Red Zone, well-stateability is at the front of everything that they do. Interior and exterior construction must start with that premise. They want your project and renovation to last for generations. The PRC Red Zone. Give them a call today, 740-537-5214. As the Toronto Red Knights get the first down And they come to the line of scrimmage pretty quickly. They're going to leave Dickinson all by himself in the backfield. Gentleman in motion. Going to be kind of a mock fumble. He's going to have to get rid of it, but he's not going to have a chance to do anything as he is hit hard by Jonah Morocco.
Well, that all started with a bad snap. Russ did a good job in preventing the fumble and able to basically keep that one alive as long as he could. Looking downfield, just no one to go to, and so kind of a coverage sack / misstep by the Red Knights there gets Caldwell a sack.
So with that said, there it's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Red Knights 41, the Redskins 13. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're listening and watching Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network.
Emotional and difficult experience. The Foster family and their professional staff at the J.E. Foster Funeral Home treat you like their own. For over 35 years, Jeff Foster and his son Jay have been serving Jefferson County and the communities of Toronto and Smithfield. If your family is faced with the loss of a loved one, or if you simply wish to discuss your pre-planning options, turn to a family you can trust. Visit their website at jefosterfh.com to see how their family can care for yours.
And welcome back here to the fourth quarter as we're about ready to start this fourth quarter with the score Red Knights 41, Caldwell 13. The Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band playing here, bringing us into the fourth quarter.
Well, good game. Red Knight's been playing well for numerous games now.
Absolutely.
And I think Russ has settled into the quarterback position above all else.
I agree with you.
And I think everybody's kind of rallied around him. Defensively, we have been playing great since game one. I think everybody's kind of getting the flow in the field now as we have played well all season.
So the Red Knights are going to come to the line of scrimmage. Dickinson in the shotgun formation. And he's going to go ahead right up the middle.
That's Drake.
As Drake Bowser gets the call. My monitor froze for a minute. I just saw something and then it went. But hey, we're back.
Just hard straight run right up the middle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage after the sack. Dropped us back a decent amount. So now 3rd and 10. Got to get down to about the 8 or 9 yard line for a first down.
Nothing changes. Same exact formation. Dickinson looking to throw. He's going to go to the end zone. He has a man. It's just going to be overthrown as the attendant receiver was Marchbank.
Yeah, Marchbank had a shot at it, I thought. Went up to get it. Could not pull it down. And so I'd like to see Michael try and kick one. Wouldn't that be?
Yeah,
I want to see what his
interesting.
range is here.
Especially, it's a nice practice for if you need it down the line.
You might need it in the playoffs. I mean, I don't know. I would like to see, he's got a pretty good leg. I mean, we've seen him kick the extra points down after, and they're pretty high through the uprights, some of them, Some of them not.
So here we go. They're going to look to throw. He has a man. It's going to be caught as it's taken inside the 5 yard line. I believe, I'm trying to see who that is. Is it Marchbank?
I believe it is.
Yeah, it is. Mason Marchbank.
Well, I'm going to tell you, check him for Stickum, because I'm going to tell you what. Did he catch that one-handed?
I think he might have.
I think he might have, too. But too bad we don't have a replay where we could see that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We have that, don't we? We do have that now, don't we?
I didn't know.
Neither did I.
Well, I'd really like to see that one again.
Well, how about we watch this one as he goes into the end zone? That's Marchbank in for 2.
Yep, direct snap. Direct snap. And go back to the continuous clock.
There it is. So here, let's take a look at it again, shall we?
Well, I'd really like to see that one again.
Well, how about we watch this one as he goes into the end zone? That's Marchbank in for 2.
Yep, direct snap.
Beautiful. As Michael Henry sets to kick the extra point. I forgot. We haven't used it all year. I forget we have it. So here we go. Henry, as Nolan Dickinson's your holder. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it is good. So with 10-16 here to play in the game. We go back to a running clock with the score. Your Red Knights 48. The Redskins 13. We want to go ahead and thank our sponsors who make this very special for us each and every year, and we wouldn't be able to do it without all of you guys. Trust me when I say that. So here we go. Jefferson County Cable, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Valley Converting, PRC Construction, DeCarlo's Pizza, the Manning Family, M&M Hardware, Gus's Goodies, and the U.S. Council of Athletes Health. We truly do appreciate it as we are getting set, ready to go here. As I said, I'm trying to look here. Normally we have the stat guys around us, except they're actually running the scoreboard and a bunch of stuff with us today. So I'm guessing I'd like to see how close he is right around now. As the ball goes up, and it's going to go out of bounds, and almost caught by the coach.
Yeah.
Just off. I'm not sure. Just, it was just off a little bit when you were trying to catch down there.
Just a little.
I'm just kind of wondering now.
Did you announce Russ?
No.
Oh, yeah, I just got the update.
I don't know. I think it's around 27?
27.
26.
No, they're saying 27 yards
27
to break
yards
it.
to break.
He's close. So if he doesn't get it this game, I'm sure he'll get it next game.
Oh, yeah, 20. And think about it. That's not even playing the first game. That's coming in against Weir High.
Playing the first two.
Oh, that's true. Weir High was the third game. That's right.
Yeah, Weir High was the third game.
Keep thinking it was the second.
He is. He's put some yardage up this year.
It's felt so long ago.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
And I actually got some of the stats off my boy Dave over here at the other night. I'll go over here in a minute. But
Bender's going to stay in the shotgun. They're going to go quad set. Bender looking to throw. He's going to step up, runs into his own lineman, and gives the defense some time. And that's number 68 for the Red Knights.
Good coverage downfield. We got a couple guys in subbing now. Baker stride for stride with his guy.
That's Laz Bloomer, by the way.
On the sack?
Yep.
Okay.
Takes me a minute because we don't have the 68, so I had to look through my.
Yeah.
Actually,
I did not know this. The other night at dinner, we had our class reunion, kind of planning the all-school reunion, and Russ is one of the top-rated quarterbacks in the Valley.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Telling you what, and once again, that's just the start of a third game of the season. Some confusion from the Redskins. Bender looks, he's going to hand it off to the sidecar. He's going to kind of shake it and bake it until he gets past the 40-yard line to about the 43-yard line.
I'm going to tell you, I feel bad for Caldwell. I don't know. Maybe they don't have a big team or a deep team, but I see a lot of gimping guys as number one there, Dylan Wheeler. I mean, I give them – they got a lot of heart. They're gimping to the line and staying in the game when they shouldn't be, but
they haven't given up any at all with the time or anything on the clock that's left, which is 8:21. Bender still in the shotgun position. He's going to hand it right back off to 21. He's going to take it to midfield, and that's going to be Van Fossen.
Well, moves the sticks for Caldwell. As we're getting some good minutes here for some of the younger guys. As you can't put a price tag on game time experience.
Absolutely. So here we go. Seven on the play clock here for him as he looks. I think now they're just trying to keep the clock running too as well. I mean, it's been 3 straight runs with Van Fossen.
Yeah, but
and now here we go as some younger guys are in. Lucas Wiseman got the tackle as also with Mr. Liddick. Bender looks, hands it off again to Jaroski. Or not Jaroski, I'm sorry, Van Fossen. Jarosky is the one who's coming at him.
I'm like, who is Jarosky? Is he even on the team? Listen, are you buying Christmas trees? Isn't that the name of that place out there?
Janoski.
Oh, it's Janoski's. Pumpkin patch. I was going to say, it is Halloween. Maybe that's, and Caldwell is kind of out there in the booths, right, mate? So I'm thinking maybe he is a Janoski. I don't know. That's funny.
I went to say Jaworski because I was looking
at Landon Jaworski
as being the center or being the nose guard.
Yeah.
And he ran right up the nose guard, and I went to say he did a nice job, but I just got the two names mixed up, so I was just going to let it roll. You know what?
So
it's
Van
hard being
Fossen
43.
No kidding. It gets worse. Let me tell you, I'm 10 more than you. So, I mean, Landon Jaworski did a great job there. I agree with you. And Van Fossen off the right side. Again, Caldwell looks like they have some speed, but the Red Knights match it. We haven't seen a lot of it because the Red Knights been bottling it up defensively. So
next week, the Red Knights will finish the regular season against the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders Friday, October 20th here at Mark Engel Field. Kickoff is currently scheduled for 7 p.m.
All right.
So here we go, pal. Nothing changes as far as formation goes. It hasn't changed all night for the Redskins. Bet you can't guess as Bender's in the shotgun, going to hand it off to Van Fossen as he goes up the middle. As he gets enough yards for a first down for the Redskins. And like I said, I think they want the clock just to continue to run too because they're not in no hurry to try to get the ball down the field, are they?
But here's the thing. In the continuous clock, it doesn't matter whether they pass or whether they run. So
I mean, they're not showing any
I would be
wrong. I'd be throwing the ball.
I'd be throwing bombs downfield.
10 and outs.
Whatever. I mean, obviously,
pitch and goes.
I think obviously you still want to work on your fundamentals, your runs and whatnot. But as far as killing the clock, they don't need to run the ball.
No. As Bender has an army, as a man wide open. There's the throw as he goes into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. It's going to be complete to Petrie. But, there's the throw.
Listen, I mean, I've said it. Bender can throw.
He can.
The passes we saw in the first half, and I think I even mentioned it, he can throw it. And he's got some decent-sized receivers to catch it on the other end. Right there, nice post to the middle and wide open. Hits him in stride as Petrie gets in there.
And Pfeiffer gets the extra point.
Ooh, off the pole.
To makes it 48-20 here in the fourth quarter. And that actually...
Fantastic. Gets us inside that 30 points. That's what you're going to say? We're back to regular clock. Mamma mia. Actually, what I say a lot of times is mamacita. Right?
Oh.
Part Spanish.
Hey, guess what, though?
Cephaletta, you know that? That's Spanish.
That was Italian. As we get a nice little look inside the huddle of the Red Knights here. It is military night. And once again, we want to thank everyone who has been serving this great country to give us the freedoms to do what we love to do. And we truly, truly do appreciate
I tell you,
that.
In this crazy world, we mentioned it before the game, and I'll say it again. The Middle East is a mess. You got a war going on with Russia and Ukraine. Now we got one with Israel and Hamas. So, I mean, who knows where it's going to spread, and it just seems like the world's going out of control right now. I mean, so we certainly need our military and police officers and first responders and everybody more than ever. And we're glad we have this game tonight. Seems like a perfectly timed game to honor those people. And I remember back in the day, speaking of one of our sponsors and Ronnie Manning, they found him when I was coaching Little League at the time, and they brought his remains home, and we all went out, almost like a Little League thing.
Onside kick done by the Redskins. It's going to be picked up. It's going to be picked up by the Red Knights. And here we go. We're going to see some...
Covered by number 10, Patrick McEwen.
See some more football action coming our way here with 5:35.
But I remember that day. They kind of brought him home, and it was like a town thing.
Yeah, it was.
I do remember.
I
It
remember.
was fantastic.
I remember the service and all that stuff.
Honor,
How big
obviously,
it was.
you'd rather have him, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean. Big relief from the parents, yes.
As they're going to hand the ball off to Boucher. Boucher's going to turn around and decide to go the other way as he crosses the 40. He's going to run over a gentleman and stays on his feet as there was a...
Well, Boucher's not happy because he got a face mask.
Oh, he got yanked.
He got yanked hard to the ground.
And not one person was going to throw a flag. And it was right in front.
That's crazy because it was right in front of his face. I mean, above all else, as a referee, your job is to protect the players.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I don't blame Don for being hot about that one. I would have been hot too. You can get hurt bad. That's why they have a rule like that. But that being said, nothing called on the play. We go back to the
line of scrimmage as we go ahead and hand it off here to number 18 for
Spencer.
the Red Knights. It's
My
going to
boy
be Spencer
Spencer.
Bort.
My boy Spencer, huh?
Hey, telling you what.
Strong young man.
We have a really nice future coming up. If you look at all the freshmen that we have playing, it should be really, really something for Red Knight football.
Well,
in the future,
these guys, they make it look easy right now.
Oh,
they do.
And I'll tell you here in a second as we just kind of fumbles the snap, but it doesn't matter as he gets the ball off. And
That's
there
Drake.
he goes to the 20, Drake Bowser. And, and I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. Also, you got to give credit to the big boys up front.
Yep.
I mean, blocking and making those holes for the running backs and everything to run through. I got to stick up for my linemen a little bit there. I mean, in the trenches and working real hard. 4-12 in counting here. As Dickinson hands the ball off to Bowser, and Bowser's just going to kind of take a slip. That's all. It's I was going to say it's Turf's fault.
Well, that's the only thing the turf I don't like, especially on the cool nights. You get the condensation that's not real grass. It gets slippery.
Well, the thing is, and I know everyone has turf pretty much almost everywhere now, but we saw it a couple of weeks ago when we were at Buckeye Local, how it was a grass field, and we kept slipping all over the place.
Yeah.
Because that was the first grass field we played on all year, if I remember correctly.
Just a continuation of Ronnie Manning, and not just him, but all the people who haven't come home. This is for them too.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And I know we thanked our the veterans that are still living, that have went and served, that are still living, and we honor them tonight. We honor the people that didn't come home, right? We honor the people that were taken prisoner. We honor the current military that's defending us now, right? It's a whole bunch of people that we want to give a shout out to,
and especially the ones who are still serving but are here in the States too as well.
Sure.
Because like I said earlier, as Dickinson goes under center, he's going to hand the ball off to Boucher. Boucher has some room to hit that corner. He's going to. Oh, he chest trips as he was going.
He got tripped. I think it's either Bender or Van Fossen, and I can't tell if it's a 21 or 28.
Looks like it's Van Fossen, number 21.
Okay, just shoestringed him. Shoestring tackled him. His Boucher, man, I thought he was going to make it in, and all of a sudden, boop, he went down.
But you know what that did do for the Red Knights, right? That gave us another first down here with 2:33 here to play in this game. 48-20. As he dives in, and he's in for a Red Knight touchdown. Nice angle right there.
That's it, man. Keep it running. Keep it running. 2 minutes and 15 seconds of counting.
So the Red Knights get in for another touchdown of 54-20 here in the fourth quarter as the running clock hits 2 minutes.
Well, here we go.
As Henry gets ready to kick the extra point, Nolan Dickinson's going to be the holder, pal.
Okay. How about
we're just going to take the knee, which is the smart thing to do.
Absolutely. I think that's a good call.
I agree. Hey, pal, guess what's coming up here in a couple of weeks?
Halloween?
Absolutely it is. What are you going as Halloween this year?
Mr. Clean.
I like it.
I did it last year, and I still have the outfit. The kids loved it. I wore it to school.
Oh, that's right. You did go
I
to
wore it
school
to
with
school,
it.
so I got a fake gold earring that I put in. My wife paints
says it's
paints
fake.
my eyebrows white with paint, right?
Yep.
And then I have the bald head, obviously. I got an undershirt that I wear, and then I bought a pair of white pants with my white shoes.
Hey, it works perfect with a white T-shirt. You can't beat that.
Yeah, I'm all white.
You know what else comes up in a couple of weeks? Red Knight football playoffs, as we're kind of getting down to it. Now, of course, next week is the last regular season game, and we will have that for you right here on YouTube and, of course, on the K-Night Network, and we'll also have it on the NFHS. But then in the following week, well, we have been honored and asked to carry the Red Knights all the way up through the playoffs for volleyball and for football, and that will all be held on the NFHS Network, as they are partnered with the OHSAA, as Henry kicks it down to about the 21-yard line.
Petrie, yeah.
As Petrie gets it.
Number 4, Hunter Petrie.
Little scuffle there between a couple of the Knights as nothing called on the play. So a good no call is I think we're minute 28, like you said, but one snap will get the clock running.
But we wanted to let you guys know early that the playoffs for the sectionals for the volleyball games and for the playoffs for football, we are able to carry them live for you, not have to delay next year, or like we had to do the last couple of years, and not have to do just audio. We can do the full thing that our cast and crew are used to doing. But it's all going to be done on the NFHS network because they have the sponsorship for the playoffs and for sectionals. So check us out there.
And then tomorrow we'll be broadcasting the volleyball game, or at least I will be.
Yep.
So tune that in. That starts at 5 tomorrow.
And that will be on the network. That will be on the K-Night Network here. And then next Tuesday or next Wednesday starts volleyball sectionals. And please do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed to the NFHS to get the sports stuff, please click on Toronto and subscribe to our school. That helps out to us and kind of tracks things for us so they know how many were watching us at that time too as well. And we truly appreciate the opportunity that we have with them this year. So here we go, 10 seconds on the clock, should be the last play. As they're just going to run the ball, Van Fossen going to go to the outside, and he gets tackled, and that is going to do it as the time expires here at the at the Clark Hinkle Field, as we truly appreciate everyone listening to us, and that's going to be your final from Clark Hinkle Field. Your Red Knights 54, Caldwell 20. Join Mr. Rob Suffaletta tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the girls OVAC championship game. And then, of course, we'll be back here on the network on Wednesday to bring you sectional play of the girls volleyball team. And, of course, next Friday for Steubenville Catholic Central. That's going to do it for us. We're going to go ahead and kind of finish all of this out with, of course, some replays of tonight. And for Mr. Rob Suffaletta and for myself and for the crew of Ty Suffaletta, Noah Carafa, Riley Fisher, and Michelle Anderson, have a great night, everyone, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Normal internet.
Well, I'd really like to see that one again.
Well, how about we watch this one as he goes into the end zone? That's Marchbank in for 2.
Yep, direct snap.
Direct. Friday 13th with a great night of music and haunts. Tickets available online or at the gate.
It's a leak, but a beautiful job right there by the Red Knights, not going the chance to do any.
It was up right at the sticks. But I don't know if we're going to.
Oh,
give
wait
it to
a minute. No.
It's close. I'm not sure about that.
He's going to step up. Luckily, he stopped it, but it's going to be caught. He's going to go to the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
It is. I don't see any flags. Boy, he was close to being passed.
And we are back here as Henry gives a nice kick and a beautiful hit.
Kind of pushed off, but that guy, it depends on how they call that.
Agreed.
He did shove him, but the guy I'm trying to see here. I think it was.
Wow, does he have an arm? And it's going to be caught on a tip and goes into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown.
I can't believe it.
There's a 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he goes into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
I'm going to tell you, great job by the guys up. Here we go. We got to get all the way down to like the 5.
He's going to look to throw. He has a man wide open in the middle of the field, and he dives for a Toronto touchdown.
Okay.
This is your holder.
Oh, I thought we were going for 2.
Michael.
Well, we are.
We are. As a nice little fake.
Oh, he's there.
He catches
What
it
a
and goes
nice
into
play.
the end zone. Good job by the Red Knights. 15, 10, 5. He goes into the red zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
I mean, what was that, 96 yards?
Yes, it was.
Holy
pal.
cow. I'm like, he's got him open, and all of a sudden, Philby comes over and intercepts that.
And here comes a flag thrown by the official.
What? After the play?
After the Bender in the shotgun trips to the top of the screen. Bender's just going to keep it, trying to follow his blockers, and a beautiful right. Trips now to the bottom of the screen as we put a guy in motion. Has a man, he's going to go deep.
Boy.
He has a wide open Philby, and it's going to be a catch. And steps up, he throws. He has a man open, and it's a complete for a Red Knight touchdown.
Well, I'd really like to see that one again.
Well, how about we watch this one as he goes into the end zone? That's Marchbank in for 2.
Yep, direct snap. Direct